Vapor Central. How's everybody doing? Toronto, make some motherfucking noise. Let me hear everybody in this place. Good enough. Hey, front row. There it is. Okay. We're going to smoke a lot of weed tonight, Toronto. We're going to laugh a lot. We're going to be a great audience. We're almost already fucking sold out. It's not even showtime yet. How's everybody feeling? Everybody doing okay? Okay, we're going to start the show in about 10 minutes. So go roll your joints. Go take your shits. Go buy your waters. Go smoke your smokes. We're going to start the show in about 10 minutes, and that's about it. If you've never been here before, tonight's Stoner Sundays. We have comedians, musicians, a lot of high people. It's good. I'll see you guys in about 10 minutes. Showtime's in 10 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen of Vapor Central, welcome to Stoner Sunday! Please give it up for your host, the one and only Mr. Mike Rita!
Cause this is how it's going down. They call me Mr. Negativity. Call it how I see. Yes, I'm back in the vicinity. Bringing what you need plus all of the amenities.
Holy fuck. Everybody doing okay? We got a full show tonight. Guys, make some noise. Let me hear everybody right now. Front row. Yeah. We have a special show tonight. We're giving away a sweater. Can somebody from the staff bring that sweater? I don't know where the fuck it is. Did I leave it up here? Oh, it's right there. Throw it at me. All right. We're giving a Who Cares Get Dope sweater. For real, look. Who cares get dope? Look at that shit. Doesn't that sound great? Who cares get dope? That should have been all of our excuses as teenagers. Why do you smoke weed? Who cares get dope? Okay, so we're giving this away. Who cares get doped? Are you in here? Oh, he's right there. That's the guy who's like the CEO, big pothead. This is my water. I saw security right here. Give it up for him. Let him hear it. 2 chains. Tonight it's like 1.5 chains. Yeah. Mr. T starter set. Security, kick this motherfucker out. He called you a Mr. T starter kit. Bro, I pity the fool who makes fun of that guy, bro. So, okay, but we have a make some noise if you've ever been to the show. By the way, make some noise. Let me hear you guys if you guys have ever been here. So we got a lot of repeats. Make some noise if you're first time tonight. Let me hear you guys. First timers? Fuck. 2 guys in the back and a bunch of liars sitting around the audience not telling me the truth. We have a special show tonight. Usually I have like fucking 10 comedians, a bunch of musicians. I right now in the audience have 2.5 comedians. I have 2 comedians who have done this a million times, and I have 1 person who's doing it for the first time tonight too. I'm not gonna tell you who's who. You guys gotta decide. And everybody's so high already. You see that laugh right now? That was everybody going, yeah, fuck. We're all fucked. I can see it. I can stare at all of your faces right now. Everybody's got the high glazed eyes already, too. Your eyes are all shining in the little light that exists. You ever see, like, hyenas in fucking movies? What is that? It's a bunch of stoners. Look how nice it is in here, too. We have, like, 100 and something people in here right now. Look how quiet it gets when I don't talk. There's 100 people in here. If this was a bar, this place would be loud as fuck. You'd hear beer clinking, clink, clink, clink. You'd hear some guy go like, fucking leaves. The people who are late to their seats feel bad. This place is amazing. There's 100 and something people in here. Look how quiet. Look at that. There's like one guy in the back trying not to cough. It's all super. Isn't that weird when you try not to cough? All of us have been in that weird situation where you try not to cough. Like, you ever been at home? Remember, you ever smoke weed at home? Like 12 o'clock at nighttime, you're just sitting there with a little bowl. You ever smoke weed at home where your parents lived and shit? That's fucked. Make some noise if you ever smoked weed at your parents' old house. I'm here right now. That's the best. Because there's not only do you get high off THC in the weed, you're getting high off the adrenaline too. That nervous feeling where you're like, all of this could go down right now. All of this could end. My mom could open the door and go, "You're smoking drugs in the house. Get the fuck out." You know, unless you got immigrant parents where they're like, "No, you smoke drugs, no." My mom, Canadian, I love the idea of Canadian parents versus immigrant parents when it comes to drugs. I love it because Canadian parents know. Canadian people smoke weed sometimes with their parents. Sometimes you meet Canadian people who smoke weed with their grandparents. You know, look, there's people going like, yeah. Imagine getting high with your grandparents, people who have immigrant grandparents. Imagine that shit. What kind of backgrounds we got in here? Yell your background out. Okay, wait, I heard like 3 Italians right off the top. Italian. Hey, I'm Italian. One guy didn't even say Italian. He was like, I'm Italian. One guy has a pizza slice. Hey, I'm fucking Italian. His nonna's in the back. Hey, yeah, he is. Italians. Imagine getting high with your fucking nonnas. Imagine a little high nonna, like Canadians do. Like you talk to Canadian people, hey, you smoke weed with your parents? Like, yeah. We have anybody who's ever gotten high with their parents in here or their grandparents? Make some noise. Let me hear you. See a couple of you guys see how happy you are? Woo! My life is sick. I get to smoke drugs. Imagine Italian people with your little grandmas and your little nonnas. Imagine getting high with a nonna. Nonna, hit this. I don't want to hit it. Hit it. 20 minutes later, Nonna, you okay? I'm all fucked up, Ara. I want to make 3 bowls of pasta, different sauce, and mix all together. And I'm like, okay, let's do this. Imagine getting high with a little Nonna, just sitting there staring at you. Sometimes I think about the old country. And I'm like, I don't get it, you know. Hey, Giuseppe, you ever think about the older country? What else we got in here? What other backgrounds we got in here? Indian. Imagine getting high with an old Indian lady. When I was your age, I had to walk 32 clicks with no shoes on the bodies of dead monkeys. What the fuck? Just to have a taste of curry, you know? Indian. Imagine getting high with an Indian lady. An old Indian lady. Oh, fuck. Just sitting there. Man, I wish I got to get high with people like that. You ever meet people who get high with priests? Yo, priests get high. See how fucked everybody was like, what the fuck? Imagine a priest all high and then you gotta, I'd fucking challenge him. I'd be like, yo, you high as fuck? Yeah, man. You still believe in God? Well, what do you mean? Come on, bro, you're a priest and you're all high. God didn't give you that, I did. If God's real, why wouldn't he give you a little toke once in a while? Just watch and be like, I don't know. God's a jerk, bro. He doesn't love you. I love you. You ever think about that? Everybody gets high. Everybody in here, if you've never gotten high and thought about God, then you're missing out. If you've never gotten high with your best friend at 4 a.m. in a parking lot eating McDonald's and gone, yo, you think God's real? And the other guy goes, what are you, fucking stupid? They either say yes or no, and whatever they say changes who you are and how you look at them. Okay? If you're sitting in a car at 4 a.m. high with your friend, and he goes, yeah, of course I believe in God, bro. You ever looking like a monkey? You're like, how the fuck that monkey here, bro? God. And you're like, nah. This shit just took time. Yo, it's animals. It's tough. You guys, Bill Nye challenged some other motherfucker, and he took him. I don't even care about the guy's name. Fuck him. Something Ham. Eat shit, Ham. Fuck that. All of us get high and think about things, and especially if you've ever done mushrooms. How much fun. Man, make some noise if you've never done mushrooms. That guy's reaction was insane. You couldn't believe it, bro. That was like somebody just caused a terrorist attack in here. What the fuck? In here? Make some noise if you have done mushrooms. Let me hear you right now. If you've never done mushrooms, listen, it's okay. I'm going to teach you what it is, and so is the rest of this motherfucker room. Mushrooms is one of the fun drugs because it's fun in 3 parts. It's fun before you get high, it's fun while you're high, And then it's even more fun when everybody's coming down and telling stories of what the fuck just happened. Do you guys remember? Man, I did mushrooms in high school for the first time. I don't know if you did mushrooms in high school, but that's a great time to do any drug for the first time. Because you shouldn't be doing drugs, and you know that, and you're like, but I'm doing them anyway. You eat mushrooms. Mushrooms is fun. Remember the first time you ever ate it? I remember the first time my drug dealer even gave them. He goes, hey, Mike, this your first time? I go, yeah. He goes, watch out. I go, for what? He goes, everything. How funny is that? How perfect is that? Watch out. For what? Everything. And it's true. Remember the first time you ever even tasted mushrooms? You took them out of the bag, you smell them, you smell like shit. Your friend's like, shut up and eat them. You're like, all right, bro. Fuck. You just start chewing them. 3 guys sitting there. One, I always hated it. I hated the taste. I need like juice and be like, I need some fucking. And you always get some weird juice that was extra strong. Well, give me like 100% pineapple pulp, bro. What the fuck? You just, man, and then you know, and there's always one guy who loves it. You ever meet people that chew it for like 15, 20 minutes and just stare at you in the eyes like, you gotta get the juices. You gotta get the juices, man. What juices, bro? That's fucking gross. But you eat mushrooms. Remember the first time? Remember the first time, though? You don't even know what the fuck you're waiting for. You don't know what the fuck you're waiting for. It's like you're getting in a race car. You're like, what's going to happen, man? You know what I'm saying? And it's great because you eat them and there's no turning back. Once they're in, you're like, oh, man. Okay, let's smoke a joint. That's a big mistake, too. Because by the end of that joint, everybody's already starting to trip, but nobody even knows it. You know? Remember that? Remember when you were like, okay, just a couple of people standing in a circle and everyone's smoking weed after they eat mushrooms, and they're looking at each other, yo, you feel anything? Nah, and then 40 minutes later, you ask the question again, hey, you feel anything? No one's even around anymore. Everyone's walking around. And they're just making eye contact with you, like, shaking their head, like, nah, man, fuck. Mushrooms kick in, and there are so many fun things. Mushrooms are great. I don't give a fuck what you've ever done. All of us, I'm sure, gone through the park. You've gone on walks. All of us go on walks because that's the best thing, because your environment is constantly changing when you walk. Okay, wait. I'm going to put this story on pause for a second. What the fuck was that, bro? You sounded like either, okay, A, you just had the best orgasm. B, you had the worst orgasm. And you were like, I paid $30 for that. What just happened there, homie? You got to tell us, because we're not going on with this fucking mushroom story. What was it?
I just smoked a bunch of weed and I just realized
What the fuck, bro? Holy fuck. I can't handle how funny that is. Bro. Dude. We all have to take like a whole minute break, chill. Like that. Wow. I just smoked too much weed, and I was like, oh shit, I just realized how much weed I smoke. That's good. Buddy, that is the best realization any of us are ever gonna make in this fucking room. Ah! Weeks making jokes. You take fucking 3 bong hits, you're like, I got this. Son of a bitch. Bro, that's the funniest shit. Your honesty is what's funny there. You wouldn't lie. You weren't like, I'm too high. I smoked a lot of weed and I just realized how high I am. That's just like mushrooms. You eat a half quarter, you don't realize how high you're gonna get. And then we realize, you ever been so high on mushrooms you don't want to be that high anymore? That happens with a lot of drugs. That happens with like MDMA. If you've ever done MDMA, sometimes you do like a pill and you're like, well, I don't feel shit. Then you do 2 more. Then an hour later, you're like, I don't even want to be here no fucking more. Oh, fuck. Somebody shut this music up. Some guy dancing to drum and bass. Why can't I feel like that guy? I do M. I'm sitting in a corner like, bro, give me a cigarette. I got to chill the fuck out. Some people do M. They're fucking. What the fuck? It's not me. Mushrooms. Mushrooms, that happens too. One time we went camping, and I'm going to cut back to another thing quick, but I went and I did like 8 grams in an hour. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do half quarter each hour and be like, oh, I got this. Nah. And then pop an extra 2 grams for no reason, okay? Guys, I was so high that I broke down almost. Like, I was like, guys, I don't want to fucking be here. And a friend of mine went, shut the fuck up. Who ate all that mushrooms? And I went, me. And he goes, then you got to deal with this shit. And I was like, you know, I was too high. I was like, ah. And then he went, shut the fuck up. And I went, okay. And I was just scared. I'm like, okay. And he manned me up. And if you've ever been manned up on 8 grams of shrooms, that shit's a fun trip, man. Because you're like, I got to be a man. So you're like, you're head on with all the shit you're seeing. The best thing about doing a lot of mushrooms, you finally just start hallucinating. Straight lines aren't straight anymore. You just start seeing shit fucking drop a little. Whoa. Whoa, you see tunnel vision? That's the best. You know what the best thing is? I remember somebody going, like one of the first times, like, hey, Mike, you're going to do mushrooms? Like, yeah. They're like, don't look in a mirror. I couldn't wait to look in a fucking mirror. You ever look in a mirror when you're really fucked up on a hallucination? It's amazing because you look and you're like, oh, man, nothing's happening in my face. What the fuck? Ugh. You want to do it again. Man, it's a lot of fun. There's a lot of fun to be had in the world of drugs. This is the best fucking venue in the world, too, because you can just talk about any drug. And if you cast judgment, you're a piece of shit. Unless I'm talking about heroin. Maybe not. Or poppers. That's kryptonite to potheads. If you're like, yo, you want to do a popper? You're like, yo, don't talk to me no more. Your breath smells. Your teeth are yellow. What are you talking about? What the fuck am I getting an applause break for making fun of people who do poppers? You know, I do poppers. Get away from me. So, no, I gotta keep doing time. Wait up. Jack Gankis, you in here? Okay, so now we have like 3-4 comics. We're okay. We have like 4 comedians here tonight. So everyone's gonna have a lot of fun. I'm gonna have a lot of fun without you guys. With you guys all night. I'm just as high as you guys. I'm gonna keep getting higher all night. Yo, that whole couch is fucked. That whole couch is fucked. That whole couch that just laughed and invited me to come smoke weed. It's scary when people invite you to smoke weed in a devious way. Come smoke weed over here. Fuck. Okay. Everyone's nice and high. And we're going to bring up your first comedian. You guys ready to bring up your first comedian or what, Vapor Central? Let me hear everybody. Yo, hi, guy. You okay? Oh, thank God. I thought you died, bro. I thought you were just there like, ah. Okay. Our first comedian. Fuck. You know what, man? Sometimes we have a special guest here. And it's cool. It's cool that she comes to do this venue because she's a fucking amazing stand-up comic. But a lot of our little cousins and fucking shit have probably seen her on YTV. She's a big star on YTV. And she's a good friend of this fucking pot community in Toronto. Guys, give it up for the very funny Miss Hannah Hogan. Everybody let her hear it. Whoop, whoop.
Got a house in the mail. I like a blunt or a big fat cone. Put my double barrel bomb. It's getting me stoned. I'm skillet. That's why
Guys, give it up for Mike Rita. Fucking awesome. It's amazing. He has more drug stories from one weekend than I have in my whole life. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's good to be here on this weekend, having a good time. How you guys doing over here in the corner? A little party? Right on. Right on. Been having a good time this year so far. I've been house hunting, looking for an apartment. It's really hard to find a decent place in this city. I called up this one landlord looking for a place, and she's like, yeah, what kind of place you looking for? And I was like, well, nothing crazy, just somewhere quiet and clean. She's like, oh. Yeah, no, I don't have that. Guess I should have asked for something else. What kind of place you looking for? Oh, just somewhere I can start fires and catch hep C. You know, something casual. Oh, basement apartment. Very nice. Separate entrance. I found a place. Lucky for me, Hannah Hogan, I did find an abode. I have a roommate, too. And he's 49 years old. Straight single man. French-Canadian. Jackpot. Pretty much the 3 red flags for creepy dude. Old, horny, and French. So crushing it, crushing it. I knew he was weird because the first day that I moved in, I was having a conversation with him. He was in his bedroom and I was in the hallway. So I'm having a conversation with him in his bedroom, and then he kind of yells out to me. He's like, you can come in here. I'm not naked. I was like, all right. So I go in, and yeah, he is naked. So, like, what's he gonna say next to me? Like, you can touch my dick. I'm not horny. Well, okay. Aw, come on. You promised. Get me every time with the hard French dick. Feeling good. This is a young crowd here. Young and hopeful. I like that. It's good. I was talking to this guy the other day, and he's 24 years old and divorced. Yeah. 24 and divorced. Like, I feel like middle-aged men divorced, that's sad, but 24 and divorced, that's hilarious. Yeah. He's like, oh, my wife took everything from me. I was like, what, your bong? What'd she take? Half of your empties, man? She did you a favor. Come on. Fantastic. We got we got some people in a relationship here tonight? Right on, okay. Do we have anybody that's cheated? All right, honest crowd. Fun time. This guy over here is like, make some noise, man. You cheat on your girl all the time. Come on. Fucking this. Come on, you know you do it. You a son of a bitch, dude. Represent. I noticed that men and women tend to cheat for different reasons. Like, if a girl's apologizing for cheating, she's like, I don't know. I got really close to John when we were working on the charity. And, I don't know. He's a good listener. And, he supports me being vegan. And you're always eating chicken. But when a guy's apologizing for cheating, he's so sincere, you know? He's like, oh, fuck, baby, no. Oh, my God, don't cry, don't cry. Holy fuck, I fucking hate my dick. I fucking hate my dick. Holy fucking shit. I don't know, I just went out with Ben. I know he's a bad influence on me. He had to go out with me. I don't know. We did some shots. There was this 18-year-old girl. I don't know. I hope she was 18. I love you. Will you marry me? Yes, I cummed in her mouth. She forced me. Yes, I am better at doing the male character. It's okay. I'm okay with it. I recently had a love affair myself. Yes, I did. I just came back from vacation and I fell in love with this guy, and it was really cool. I didn't know, I wasn't expecting to meet anyone. We connected right away, in every way that two people can connect. But nothing happened because he has a girlfriend in his hometown. We made out and he finger banged me, but nothing happened. You know what I mean? Finger banging, that's how the French baptize their kids. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. Oh, too many French people in the audience. Mental note. Anyways, I went back to Toronto. He went back to South Carolina. And he calls me the other day and he's like, Hannah, I can't stop thinking about you. I need to see you. Come to Charleston. And I was like, what? You need to see me, so I have to go to you? What kind of bullshit's that? Oh, yeah, please, let me spend $5,000 on a flight so you can fucking have sex with me in a hotel. This is still in the D-Lo, right? Your girlfriend doesn't know. Wow, amazing, Southern hospitality. So I booked my flight for March. It's gonna be good. Gonna fuck with the chi of his relationship. Valentine's Day is coming up. Okay, just making sure you guys knew. I like everyone. I don't know. I think of myself as a people person. I like everybody. Unless I find out that someone doesn't like me. You ever find out someone doesn't like you? You're like, what? Really? Jen thinks I'm fake? Really? That's weird, because I just noticed she's a fat bitch. Piece that together all at once. I was walking down the street the other day, and I saw a used condom on the sidewalk. You ever see that? On Yonge Street there? use condom on the sidewalk. It's so weird because I don't see people having sex on the street. But it's like doubly weird because I feel like the kind of people who have sex on the street are not the same people who wear condoms. You know, like, oh yeah, I want you so bad, I want you so bad, let's fucking do it, I can't, whoa, when I fuck in front of a coffee time, fuck, you meet a nice guy with an eye patch and you think they're different, but they're all the same. You know what I mean? Fucking dudes with eye patches. What's up, girl? She knows what I'm saying. So, cheaters over here. We already made that note. Very good. I'm dating. Guys love to keep it a secret when they have a girlfriend, I'll tell you that much. Yeah. Did I just get a moan of approval? Yeah. But like when a girl's really into her boyfriend, she fucking talks about it all the time. Like, okay, I was talking to this girl the other day and I was like, hey Ashley, what's up? And she's like, not much. I just dropped off Ben. We've been dating for 3 years. Well, yeah, like we had to take a break in the summer because he needed to work through some things. But like, it was just like a 3-week break because like he had to go into rehab. But anyways, he's not actually an alcoholic. He's just like sort of emotionally upset because like his mom was like really like abusive to him emotionally as a kid. And like he's a Scorpio and I'm a Libra. So yeah, we have to work through some things. Anyways, he's got a really good job. Like he has like benefits and stuff like that. And like, yeah, like are we going to make it together? I think so. Like, do I want him to be the father of my kids? Yeah, absolutely. Anyways, yeah, I'll get a Big Mac. But when I'm talking to like a guy, like I was flirting with this guy that I met at a bar the other day, and we were like flirting for like fully an hour, and I finally was like, okay, you know, I'm gonna be grown up about this, and I was like, so like, you know, do you have a girlfriend? He's like, I don't know, like, there's this like fucking crazy chick, like fuck. Oh yeah, well, how long have you guys been together for? 6 years. Oh, okay. Is that her name tattooed on your arm? It's like more ironic, you know what I mean? Like Ashley. What else am I thinking about? Oh well. I grew up without a mom. This is a true story. So I had to get the sex talk from my dad, and he was like, "Hey, Hannah, you know, I don't care what you do as long as you're safe." And then he gave me 1 condom. 1. I was like, what are the 3 guys supposed to share? Yeah, absolutely, yeah. I'm a little bit crazy. I've got a mind like Mike Tyson and a body like the women he rapes. Didn't know I was going to do that joke tonight. Yeah, it's like Black History Month right now, right? And I was walking down the street there at Yonge and Dundas, and I made eye contact with one of the black guys that like has pamphlets or whatever, and he kind of like approaches me. He's like, hey, you want to learn about Black History Month? But I was in a rush, so I was like, sorry, man, not today. And I walked past him. But as I walk past him, he yells back at me. He's like, oh, come on, I bet you don't even have any black friends. Like, what? I bet you don't have any, like, what do you think I was going to do? Turn around and be like, you know what, I don't, but I've been looking for a way in. And then, like, I run back to him, he teaches me all about the most important black people in history, you know? Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Eminem, and I'm just in. Like, I'm on the subway, and I'm like, what? Oh, my God. There's a black girl. Oh my God, this is my chance. Oh, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. What are you gonna say to her, Hannah? I don't know, you've done the research, just go for it. So what happened with Trayvon? It's like it only hit the back and the rest of the room was like, we don't know what the fuck to do with that. That was really fucking awkward. Feeling good. What's with this? This is something I've been thinking about. This is like a new thing I've been thinking about. There's so many people who, for no reason, just show me pictures of their dog. I don't want to see your dog, like, ever. Especially if I don't ask for it. And you know why they're showing it to me? Because they want you to say, oh, your dog's so cute. Oh my God, it's adorable. Like, it's so annoying. They're fishing for compliments. The next time someone shows me a picture of their dog, I'm gonna go overboard on the compliments. They're like, yeah, here's my pet Marley. Oh, your dog's sexy, bro. Oh, shit. Let me see some of them hind legs. Let's get a full body picture of that canine. Shit, that's a good looking pooch. Yo, send that shit to my hard drive. I'm getting all up in your dog pics. And people do it with their kids too. You know? Fuck it. Yeah, I'm going there. I am. So I run into this one guy, I'm talking to him, and he's just like, let me show you this YouTube video of my kid. And I'm like, all right, that's weird. Like, why would you put of your child, like on the internet? But he did it, and he's like, let me show it to you. And I was like, okay. And he shows me the YouTube video of his kid. Very unimpressive. It's just like a whiny 3-year-old being like, I like candy. I'm like, okay, gross. Really unimpressive. Poor camera skills, like, not good at all. Like, send your fucking kid to dance lessons, then show me a YouTube video. You know what I mean? Like, that's much better. So, but I was like, I'm not gonna I would go into like that. Ooh, you're sexy, but like I feel like you're not gonna be down for that. So I'm just gonna continue on with the rest of this set. Let me see here. Oh man, it's February. How you guys been feeling this month? I don't know if it's just me, but like February's kind of like a downer. You know what I mean? Does anybody else feel that? Is it just me? Yeah, like it's like if February were a person, he'd be a fucking douchebag. You know what I mean? Like, oh God, like February, he'd be like the kind of guy that has like a chain wallet and always is bumming smokes. Like, oh man, I'm getting paid on Thursday. You get your bag then. Like, fuck you, February. Such a piece of shit. Fucking February. He's like the shortest month, but he feels like the longest. Like, God damn it, fucking February's all around me again. I fucking hate February. All right, I don't know how long I've been going, but it feels good. I don't do a lot of time a lot. I do 5-minute sets at bars for old men that are drunk. So it's nice to perform for stoned people that are younger than me. Thank you, everyone. Oh, okay, yes. Feels good. Mike Rita gave us a little extra time. Don't know how to. I'm enjoying myself. It's fun. It's fun. It's fun. I guess I'll end with this. So stay with me for this joke. So I saw this commercial, and the commercial was for HPV. I don't know if you guys saw it. This is the commercial. I'll paint the picture for you. So it took place in what looked like an upscale New York City restaurant. Very affluent, very nice. And there was this gorgeous-looking 20-something couple sitting at a candlelit dinner, and the woman is looking at her man across the table from her, and she's like a class of beauty, really beautiful. And the guy is so handsome. He's looking at her with just the utmost admiration. Like, he's so good looking. Like, I thought he was like a Don Draper kind of guy. Like, I thought it was Match.com. And then the voiceover came on. She doesn't know it yet, but he's giving her HPV. Ask your doctor about HPV. So I went to my doctor. I was like, hey, doc, where do I meet all these guys with HPV? Yeah. All right, thank you so much, Vapor Central. Enjoy the rest of your night. We'll bring back Mike.
Hey, give it up for Hannah Hogan, everybody. Let her hear it. That was a good set, Hannah. Fuck, it's true. In comedy, unless you're fucking doing the clubs, you only do like 5-7 minutes. Because most shows have a bunch of comedians. This is the insane part. This is an open mic that pays the comedians. We only have like 4 tonight. How the fuck? There's a bunch of idiots sitting in a bar somewhere telling jokes to people for free. Could have been here tonight. I'm pissed. That was such a perfect cough right there. It's like a commercial cough, you know? Stop your kids from smoking marijuana. They need to make better commercials for that shit. They need to start asking potheads how to stop potheads. Like, you know? Like, you ever see the weed commercials to stop smoking pot? The guy takes like a token, then he looks at like a picture, and the picture starts talking to him. If you were fucking 13, you never smoked weed, you're like, yo, I'm gonna start toking right now. That picture, grandpa's gonna start talking to me. Smoke some weed beside the picture. Your grandpa's like, what are you doing? What the fuck? You're alive? I'm always alive. Keep smoking weed. What the fuck, grandpa? That's not how you stop people from smoking weed. You know how you do it? You go and you make a commercial where the guy comes out of his job and he has a paycheck and it says like $400. He's like, sweet. And then you see him and he buys a bunch of weed, let's say an ounce or a half ounce. So there goes like $150. So now you see him and he counts and he's got like, I got some money left. And he goes and it's like 1 week later and he's only got $100 left, but he's still got some weed. But he's like, should I buy food or should I buy weed? And he buys weed. And then you see him on his couch and it's like, John died of starvation. And you're like, what the fuck? Oh snap, I won't smoke weed? Is that what happens? You don't buy food? And that is what happens. You ever have so much weed you have to invite a friend over and you're like, yo, I'll spark you up if you buy a pizza. And they're like, yeah, hell yeah. Sometimes you're on the other side and you're like, fuck, I'll buy some pizza. I'll buy a beef patty and fuck shit over. Come over to beef patties, yo, fuck a pizza. This cost me $3. Spark it up, homie.
Tea don't fucking right, yeah.
I'm gonna smoke some weed just because I can, you know? This is crazy. I'm smoking weed at my job. And the best thing is my boss is higher than I am. Good one. Can you post that picture you made? The Olympic one? You got that somewhere? Show it. You made such a funny picture today. I posted this shit all over my social media. This is what my, like, this is what, my work, you know? Look at that shit. Is that so funny? Wow, what the fuck is that shit? Yeah. Look at that. Hey, bro, I'm in the... Look, Mom, I'm in the Olympics. Which one? The smoking Olympics. I can smoke 6 joints in a minute. No way. Yeah. Little Portuguese mom tripping out.
My son, the Olympic smoker.
I'm on the podium. Instead of a national anthem, they play Smoke 2 Joints. I smoke 2 joints in the morning. I smoke 2 joints at night. That's the national anthem. Oh, cannabis. I know, that'd be funny. And nobody notices. Our home and native smoke. Give me a toke of some of that BC Kush. Okay, and then you say it in French. Quand ton bras se couche le toque, il se porte la chronique. Tony Swa, it is my dealer. What? What the fuck am I talking about? Yo, that's fine. If I ever make my comedy album, started from the bottom, now I'm high, that's gonna be the opening. Isn't that great? That's gonna be my comedy album. Started from the bottom, now I'm high. Started from the bottom, now I'm high. And you're gonna see me like in a park smoking weed, and then I'm in like my mansion. What up? And even Drake's in the back like, yo, can I get a toke? I'm like, nah, you got herpes.
Dude, you got hurt.
It's a cold sore. Sure it is. This crowd rowdy. We rowdy. Sometimes you smoke weed that's so good you don't even want to smoke it. You know, you just want to take like little tokes and enjoy it. What's your favorite time to smoke? Morning or nighttime? Morning. Let's do a vote. Morning people, make some noise. Let me hear you. Nighttime people, let me hear you. I think some people voted for both. Some people are just like, yo, I like smoking weed all the time. That's my favorite time. ALLTIME. All time. It's my time. You guys are fucking crazy, man. You ever have some people, this is the best. You ever have someone ever ask you how much weed you smoke and you lie, you say less, and they still go, wow, that's a lot. And you're like, holy fuck. How perfect is, I just thought of that sitting there. I'm like, you know what? Me and Hi Guy. Remember that guy? Were you still here? Hi Guy? Yo, we've lost High Guy. His heartbeat. He greened out. He's on the couch sleeping, dreaming of when he was sober. He's here? Oh, you're back. Where the fuck did you go? Nah, nowhere. You just weren't answering me? You still got it, bro. You still got it. So tight with it. I just sitting here, bro. Your honesty beats all. Oh, man. Fuck, we have a good show tonight. Yeah. Oh, fuck, I'm gonna lose my filter. Bush. What a Bush roll, bro. What am I, a rook? Yo, you guys are fucking mean for a bunch of potheads. This guy's like, yeah, and this guy's like, yo, go home, rook, or some shit. Okay, fuck it. You know what? Fuck you. Whoever the fuck wants to challenge me to roll off, I'll take you on stage after a few comedians. I'm gonna keep getting high in the back. I'll take you too, because your nerves aren't nothing against my fucking nerves of steel. I got no stage fright, you know? I'll take my ass out right now and touch my dick with it. What the fuck? Was that our security? That's fucked. Security. Security. You never see security at a strip joint put money in the girl's thing? Like, girl, go home. You got too much of that. Okay. Our next comedian. By the way, we having a good time so far? We're ready to bring him up? Let me hear you guys. Okay. This guy hasn't been here in a while, man, but this guy's a fucking killer, and I'm happy to share the stage anytime with this motherfucker. Give it up for the very funny Mr. Jag Genghis. Everybody let him hear it.
I want to get high, so high.
What's up? I gotta stay high all the time. I got a song in my head. You guys know that group? They're from Toronto, Keys and Craze. Look them up. I wanna stay high all the time. Anyways, I watched, the other day I watched Insidious 2, you know, that horror movie? Because I wanted to get scared. I haven't been scared since I've been like 12, right? From watching, does anyone get scared of horror movies these days? No, they ain't scary. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna watch Insidious 2 because I heard it was scary. But 5 minutes in, I realized, yo, this shit ain't scary. Ghosts ain't ever gonna haunt poor people, right? You ever seen a movie where ghosts haunt poor people? Never. They're snobs. They only haunt people with fucking mansions. You seen this shit? I was watching and I was like, damn, that's a nice house. I couldn't even get over the fact how nice the house was. It's like, that's a nice house. You see that kitchen? Marble countertops? Fucking ghosts ruin these fucking families' lives? You never see a ghost haunting someone with a one-bedroom apartment. You know what I'm saying? Because you could find them easy. In a mansion, you don't know where they are. Where's the ghost? I don't know, man. Is he upstairs? Is he downstairs? Is he on the 3rd floor? Where is he? Is he in the fucking solarium? Where's the ghost at? Your one-bedroom apartment. Yo, here he is. Right here. He's in my room. There he is. Ghost. Got him. Fuck. There's no place to hide. Fucking ghosts are snobs. They only haunt rich people. I ain't good enough to haunt? Can't haunt my ass? Why? I'm not rich enough to haunt? Because in the end, when the family runs away, the ghost gets the house. Fucking ghosts. They work for the bank. Ghosts work for the fucking bank. Telling you. You never see a ghost in Regent Park? You'd be lost. Like, did I take a left? Is this Forest Hill? No? And think about it. If you live in the ghetto, what are you going to be more scared of? Fucking pimps and crackheads lying on the ground with needles in their arm, or some 18th century white lady with a ripped dress? You ain't gonna be scared. You rob her. Ghosts get robbed in Regent Park. Ghosts be like, oh shit, I don't got none. I'm a ghost. You give me that shit, bitch. What do you got? That dress looks nice. Take it off. Never will it happen. Fucking ghosts. I hate them. I gotta look at my list. I forgot what I was going to talk about next. Ghosts. Racist. Ghosts. That's just an easy cop. Racist ghosts, yo. Fucking. Oh my God, yeah. I always watch furniture when I'm like watching movies and shit. I'm like, damn, that's a porn couches. You know how many nice couches they fucking ruin in porn? Have you seen that shit in porn? There's a nice suede couch. I'm like, don't fuck around now. You're gonna fuck it up. You're gonna ruin it. All kinds of shit spraying and shit. And then he comes and half of it gets on the couch. I'm like, what's he gonna do with that beige suede couch? What do they do with those porn couches when they're filled with jizz? They give it to the Salvation Army? Fucking poor people sitting on jizzy couches right now somewhere. Oh, it's a nice couch. I got it for free from Salvation Army. Yeah, see, you know why you got it? Take a sniff. Smells like jizz. Fucking porn. Pisses me off. I can't watch porn anymore. I'm just like, oh no, he's gonna come soon. Move away from the couch! That's why I only watch outdoor porn. The jizz in a bush or something. I go, there you go. That's nice and neat. It's clean. You didn't ruin no furniture for that shit. Is that much money these guys are making? They can jizz on fucking $1,000 couches and buy a next one the next day? Fuckers. And who pays for porn is what I want to know. How is porn still making money? Who is buying this shit? Old dudes? I get porn for free. For the past 10 years I've been getting porn for free. Download that shit. I remember when I was young though, I used to go to I had a membership at a porno video store back in the day, and it was expensive for porn. You guys ever try buying a porn DVD from the adult store? It's like $40. Fuckers. Rip me off. Porn. Anyways, I don't buy, and what about when you used to buy porn magazines? I don't know if anyone used to buy porn magazines, but you go into like a 7-Eleven and they put it in this black bag or like a brown paper bag. That is the only thing you put in that bag. What do you think everyone's gonna think when I walk out the store? That I got porn. Put it in the 7-Eleven bag, dude, like everybody else. I look like I just bought porn. Come on, that's not fucking, you ain't hiding shit. What's got a black, oh, he's walking with porn. And he's got that brown paper bag, the perfect one that fits a porn mag on it, in it. Fucking guys, what else are we gonna talk about? Fucking porn. Oh my God, hot homeless girls. You guys ever seen a hot homeless girl? Yo, I'm telling you. Last week I was walking and I saw this girl. I'm like, damn, that homeless girl is hot. Never had that. I always had this fantasy, for some reason, of finding a hot homeless girl, bringing her home, cleaning her up, and then banging her. Never had that fantasy? Is it just me? I think it's just me. I've been watching too much porn. I've been watching too much porn. Anyways, I saw this girl. It happened. It happened to me. My dream came true. I saw this girl. She's sexy. But she was in this little cubby hole and she looked dirty, and I was like, oh, damn, oh, that's so sad. It's cold out. So I tried to get her to come to me. I'm like, come on. It's like, you know, getting a squirrel to come to you. Come on, come on. I got food. You want no food? I got crack. You want crack? And I got her to come to me. I brought her to my house. Cleaned her up. Threw her in the shower. Did the whole thing. Throw that white powder. Got some Ajax on that. Sprayed her down. Banged her for a couple of days. It was only a couple of days because she wouldn't leave. I got up the next morning. I'm like, oh, that was fun. Oh, you still here? Do you got a fucking alleyway to go to or something? I felt bad, though. I was like, you can stay. And I went to work. I thought when I come back, I was going to be robbed. I'm like, oh, I'm going to get robbed. Yo, I'm going to be all, my laptop's going to be gone. All my kitchen utensils. No, I came home. She was trying to cook food. She burnt everything, but I was like, oh, you're trying. And I was like, you know what I did, though? There's a happy ending to this. I reunited her back with her mom. I reunited her with her mom, and she moved back with her mom. Come on, round of applause for that. I hooked up this homeless girl. Come on, give me. I had to get her out of my house somehow. Hooked her up. I should get a reality show where I find hot homeless bitches and I reunite them with their family after banging them a couple times. You can make a porn out of that. You know they got like MILF hunters and all that shit. Be like, Hagilf, homeless girl hunt. Hagilfs? I don't know what they go. Homeless girl I'd like to fuck. I don't know. It would work. You could do it. You get them, they're all dirty. Even when they're dirty, they're kind of hot because like, this bitch is dirty. Damn, that looks good. Where to put my piece of paper? Oh. Hot homeless girls, though. They're everywhere. They turn into prostitutes eventually, and it's so sad. Sad story. I was going to talk about this, because I noticed the other day. You know, there's a lot of successful gay guys in every industry, the entertainment industry and Hollywood and advertising. You know why gay guys are so successful? Because they don't got to worry about getting laid. They get laid whenever they want. It's like, guys are always fucking stressing about getting, oh shit, man, I got to go to work. Man, I haven't been laid in a while. It's like, when gay guys see other gay or other gay dudes who are looking stressful, it's like, oh shit, man, you look like you haven't been laid in a while. Come on, get over here. I'll help you out. Come on. It's do me, man. You got to release that stress. That one's not that one. That's a new one too. That one didn't work so well. A lot of successful gays out there, and I'm telling you, and they're happy because they get laid all the time. Okay, Spider-Man. Okay, when I was in England, I went to England. I was there for about 3 years. I had a hard time getting a job. But then I ended up taking this job. I played Spider-Man at birthday parties for kids. Spider-Man, because I had an American accent. And I remember the first gig I had, I did this damn thing, and you got to wear tights. Like, man, you got to wear, Spider-Man wears tights. That's not even comfortable. How is he fighting crime? His fucking crotch is all scrapped in. So I was wearing the tights, and this little British kid comes up to me, and British kids are cute. They're cute. You know what? When I first got there, you know what made me laugh? I saw this little Asian kid, little Chinese British kid with a British accent. Hello, and I was like, oh my God, it's little Chinese Harry Potter. Oh my God, it's so cute. How are you talking like that? Oh no, that's racist. No, it's a little racist. So there's room for a little racism. Anyways. So I go to this fucking party, my first gig, and I'm Spider-Man. I've got this tight shit, and it's fucking cramping me. And this little British kid comes up to me and goes, Spider-Man, I can see your willy. I'm like, you cute little perv. British kid. Turn me off, kids, though. Can't stand them now. I was looking at my willy. Okay, what else do I got? I already did Chinese Harry Potter. Oh, you know what? This is a little political. I'm gonna go into politics. These terrorists, man, they're ruining it. Like I'm Indian, but I look Arab, especially with my beard and shit. It just doesn't help. Terrorists have ruined beards for brown guys. It just fucking sucks. Remember when the Boston bombing shit happened? I was like, oh shit, don't let it be brown guys, please. I was telling them, don't let it be brown guys, don't let it be brown guys. And then when they released the pictures, where are they from, Chechnya? I was like, oh shit, okay, hold on, they're not really that brown, they look more white. I'm like, cool. And then, but CNN wouldn't let it go. Remember CNN had this special where they had the 3D shit and they have Wolf Blitzer and they zoomed in on their eyebrows. They're like, well, if you look at their eyebrows, those aren't white people eyebrows. Those are some brown people eyebrows right there. It doesn't matter how light your skin is. You got the brown eyebrows, you're a terrorist. So I started plucking my eyebrows right here. I don't got that no more. I ain't no terrorist. Ain't no fucking terrorist. Anyways, I said I was Indian. I am Indian. Growing up, I'm Sikh. Growing up, my dad fucking forced me to wear that little fucking thing on my head and all that shit. And then when my parents got divorced, which never happens, which is great, I was like, fuck you, Dad, cut my hair. And then I didn't talk to him for like 15 years, and he came to see me in the hospital because I had a horrible accident. I had fucked my head up. And he came to see me. I'm like, Daddy. And he goes, Jack, this would have never have happened if you were wearing a turban. I was like, you fucking bastard. I think he has something to do with it. You're gonna hit me up. Fucking guy. Terrorist. Oh, what about this? Oh, you know what? I wasn't allowed. Okay, I got the light. Let me do this light. Okay, fucking Indian people. There's no camaraderie between Indian people. Black people got camaraderie. Like, when black people see another black person in the white neighborhood, it's always like, yo, what's up? They always give the head nod of acknowledgement. Like, yo, what up, B? Yeah. They don't even know. They're like complete strangers. Yeah, what up, B? They just give the head nod or the air daps or the daps or like, yo, this thing. When Indian people see each other in white neighborhoods, they just stare. What are you doing here? I'm already here. I'm the Indian here, not you. No fucking camaraderie. We're gonna end on that. What about I was gonna do this chicken McNuggets thing too. I wasn't allowed. I'm gonna do one last little bit. When I was growing up, I wasn't allowed to eat meat. fucking meat. Everybody loves that shit. I wasn't allowed to eat it. And my mom would feel sorry because my dad was the enforcer. My mom would feel sorry for us because we see those Chicken McNugget commercials on TV, like, Mommy McNugget. And you know, they're dipping the song, like, oh, Mommy McNugget, Nugget. So one time my dad wasn't around, and my mom, feeling sorry for us, snuck us in some McNuggets. Hurry up and eat it. No dipping sauce. Hurry up. No dipping. He's going to be home. No dip. My dad came home. He could smell it. He's like, wait a minute. I smell white people. A racist dad. We still got in trouble. You had white people here when I wasn't here. I think I'm going to end on that. I'm Jack Gankis. Thank you.
Hey, everybody, give it up for Jack Gankis. Everybody, let him hear it. Motherfucking Jay. McNugget. That's so funny, bro. McNugget. We can't say that shit. That's so funny. Man. Everybody in here. Everybody's just at McDonald's, and you know what? Fuck it. Man, I don't give a fuck what the fuck McDonald's is. Okay? I don't give a fuck. I eat 90% healthy. But that 10%, boys, nuggets, McDoubles. Mm-mm. If you eat other things other than a McDouble, you're fucked up, man. Just make a McDouble, get it dressed like a Mac, put some bacon on that shit, bro. That's like a $3 burger that tastes like heaven. McDouble dressed like a Mac is money. It's nice. McDouble dressed like a Mac. Somebody just went, what? Do that. It's double patty, fuck it, yo. Big Mac's like $5 by itself. I don't know how the fuck much it is. This guy, bro, double quarter pounder like a Mac's too much. My asshole hates me the next day. Why did you eat that, bro? That shit doesn't digest right. It comes out like one little squirt at a time. Why did I eat McDonald's? You know, real food comes out like poop. It's one shot, boom. McDonald's fights its way out because it's got its own mind, you know? McDonald's is in your intestines like, yo, I'll just make a little room right here and nestle in this motherfucking corner right here. And it stays in your stomach and you're like, what the fuck? There's been like a little lump here. So that's a quarter pounder just like a Mac. Making a home. I love eating McDonald's. What's your guys' favorite fast food? Yell it out. McDonald's. Okay, what up? If McDonald's is your favorite fast food, make some motherfucking noise right now. McDonald's. Woo! All right. What else is there? Burger King. Who likes Burger King the most? See, that's a fucked up one. Burger King's only good like 40% of the time. Burger King breakfast bowl. What the fuck? If I'm awake before 10:30, believe me, bro, I am not going to Burger King, bro. I'm doing everything but go to Burger King. People be like, bro, it's 9. You want to go get Burger King breakfast? I'm like, are you stupid? Boy, is it the apocalypse? McDonald's doesn't have breakfast no more. Tim Hortons, bro. Something. Why not do both? What are you, stupid? Didn't I just tell you the fucking little home theory? You can't have a little piece of Burger King, a little piece of McDonald's in your intestines. Those two both have a mind, the Illuminati, bro. Those things will fight in your stomach. I'm just talking like this because I'm letting everyone change. Everyone's moving. This girl's standing up. It's okay. We had a couple comedians walk in, and now we have pretty much like a full show. We have like 6, 7 comedians. We're going to be okay. We started this fucking show with two comedians in the audience. 2.5, that's what it was. Yeah, fuck. 2.5 men. All right. All right. Okay, you know what? I'm just trying to remember what's going on. And you know what? We have a couple acts. We'll bring this guy up too. Fuck. Dan, is this your first time performing at Vapor Lounge? Yeah. Nice, sick. Okay, it's his first time performing here, man, but this guy's a vet of comedy. This guy's toured around with everybody, man. And, man, he took a little hiatus from comedy, and now he's back. And I want you guys to enjoy the very funny Mr. Dan Dunn. Everybody, let him hear it.
Got you. All right, how y'all doing tonight? How about that weather we've been having? I think every winter's like war. We're going to war. You know, in the spring, it's like, the war is over! I know I look a little like Charles Manson and Richard Simmons with a thyroid problem. So I don't get laid a fuck of a lot. Which is ironic, because I'm 22 months pregnant. Decide if it's a boy, I'm going to call it saturated fat. I'm deaf in one ear. And you don't hear too well when you're drinking anyways, right? Am I right here? So when I'm at a bar and the music is loud and everybody's talking, I don't really hear sounds anymore. I just hear vibes like, hey, Dan! I'm like, hey, yeah! Or I hear, hey, Dan! I'm like, hey, fuck you, you fucking... Next thing you know, I'm lying on the ground. They're like, Dan, what were you doing? I go, he called me an asshole. He's like, no, he said, do you want any casserole? Okay, buddy, I got you. Do you like my hair, miss? I can't give it to you, but I can give it to your children. I'm not an alcoholic, but my tapeworm, he drinks like a son of a bitch. That's right. I think if they legalize marijuana, they should call it Ontario Hydro. And I want to smoke some of that Hydro One shit. I'm surprised there's not more heroin addicts in Toronto with a CN Tower looking like a gigantic syringe. Must be hard when you're trying to get off that shit everywhere you go. There's the needle! There it is again! Let's get out of this fucking city! You're gonna have to forgive me. The doctor's got me on this new antidepressant to help you lose weight. Cocaine, you ever try that? I don't advise it. Side effects include homelessness. Yeah, homelessness! You heard me! I've been doing that new thing to whiten your teeth. I don't know if you ever do that. Brushing. Works excellent. I don't know why someone didn't tell me before! You know, K.D. Lang is a lesbian. I didn't even know who the fuck she was. You just found out K.D. Lang is a lesbian. I always thought she was a man. I had sex with a lesbian once. That doesn't make me gay, though, does it? She's like this dominant lesbian. That doesn't make me gay, does it? She kept slapping me on the ass and calling me bitch. I didn't know what to do. I started barking. I wish it wasn't so hard to find a woman. For me, I don't know about everybody else and what you're going through, but to me, I wish there was an easier way, like if you could just set up a trap, you know, a large cage, put in some Cosmopolitan and some L'Oreal, big stack of money, you know what I mean? Something to make it a little easier. Do you remember when you didn't need condoms? No, I mean it. Seriously. You didn't need condoms. All you did was rub. You remember? Like, oh. I was a rubbing stud. I rubbed everything in my neighborhood. I guess you could say I dated a shag carpet between 14 and 16. I met this girl once. She's very liberated. She's carrying condoms in her purses. So I'm trying to fit in. I got diaphragms in my wallet. It hasn't helped me to get laid. But it sure has fucked up my back. I used to live down in Windsor. Anybody ever been there? Windsor's a beautiful place to go if you're gonna die. I moved up here to Toronto. I lived on a street called Yarmouth. And I always wish there could have been another street called My Dick, and my dick could run into Yarmouth. Yeah, I'll tell you, to get there, you take My Dick to Yarmouth. Right after Coxwell. Turn down Yarmouth, keep going down there, past your esophagus, and if you hit your asshole, you've gone too far! I'm not sure if you know what a necrophiliac is. People who have sex with the dead. I mean, I dig sex, but that sounds like a little too much digging. I'm gonna get laid tonight! One way or another! Yo, I said it! You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for spending this time with me.
Give it up for Mr. Dan Don, everybody. Let him hear it. Dan, I swear to God, some of you guys were scared of him. Some people were like, yo, that can scare me. Dan Dunn's just fucking, yo, comics here, everyone gets high. You know, like look at man. Oh wait, are we changing? Okay, sorry. I'm gonna let them fill in before I call you up, love. What's up, sir? Okay. We're gonna see people there? Do we have people waiting to go? Yeah? What the fuck does that mean? Nah, I wish I was popular. I used to be popular back on MSN. I was popular, trust. I had like thousands of friends on MSN. And then I threw it all away for Facebook. Okay. You know what? Nah, I'll bring her up. She's ready to go. Okay. Your next comic runs a fantastic cabaret show. Cool chick, man. She's all around fucking an awesome entertainer. And she's become a vapor favorite here, guys. Give it up for Miss Rochelle Ellie. Everybody let her hear it.
Mike Rita! Hey, how's it going? Woo! That's how stoned people tell you they're having a good time. They go like this. It's fucking awesome. I actually smoked pot for the first time when I was 13, and I never used to think that was young, but now I have a 12-year-old and a 10-year-old, and I'm like, holy fucking shit. I was from a crack family, I think. Like, we actually, my dad was from Haiti, and my mom was from New York. When we first moved here, we lived on Jameson. I was like, I lived on Jameson. Like, I didn't even realize that. Like, my dad, if you look at my dad, you'd never get, like, you would say he's a European guy, right? But he's from fucking Haiti. Like, he speaks Creole. He's like, I was just in Haiti. But it's hard because I'm so white, right? So people never even believe that my dad's from Haiti. And people will say, like, oh, I'm sorry, but, like, even someone came up and said, are you making that up? And I was like, why would I make that up? It's not like you say, hey, my dad's from Haiti. People are like, woohoo, Haiti, yeah, motherfuckers. But fucking, like, but the thing I find interesting, though, is that people will say that because you're white, you can't be from somewhere like Haiti or Barbados, but like you'd never say that to someone in the United States, right? In the US, but like it's not all white people. Anyhow, that's just a rant. I did smoke pot when I was 13. My mom actually had a teen center, and it was a great place to get high. And they actually played the song remains the same. Like you can't play that movie and not expect people to get fucking wasted. My nickname's actually Roach because I was with some friends, and they just put like a little roach on a button and said like, suck that back. And I actually sucked back a lit roach. I'm running around my mom's teen center going, I'm on fire, but I'm okay with it. Woo! Anyhow, I'm single. Oh my God, I don't know why I just said that. I'm actually married. Oh my God, I'm sorry. My husband hates when I mix those two up. No more mixing red wine with hash brownies. Woo! Hi, guys. No, I am not a cougar, but my mom is a cougar. My mom's 70 years old, and she has a 50-year-old boyfriend. Hello, she's getting laid more than most of my friends. But I hate it because, like, you go to the X, people are like, oh, your mom's a senior. She obviously doesn't want to go on the roller coaster ride. I'm like, you have no idea. My mom is on that roller coaster ride. Yeah. Mommy, dirty jokes. I do have 2 kids. I find having 2 boys is so weird. Like, I have to say the weirdest things. The other day I had to say, hey, honey, don't forget to wash your balls. Like, I never thought I would have to say that. I even had to say, hey, coins do not go in your brother's bum. Neither do dollar bills. I even had to say this, hey, take your penis out of that bottle. That is not a penis bottle. That's a shampoo bottle. But I feel bad. Like, I kind of feel like, yes, that is your penis bottle, but no, it's not your penis bottle. Like, I'm a parent now. I have to be a bad cop. Like, even tonight, my son's like, hey, Mom, where are you going? I'm like, oh, I'm going to do comedy. I can't wait for the day where I'm like, I'm going to the fucking pot club. Let's go. I have to wait a while, though, don't I? Come on, 12's too young. Anyhow, anyone getting ready for Valentine's Day? Yes, one woman up back there who's in love. The rest of you guys are like, don't remind me. I hate it. But I have this song. I've actually been with the same person for 13 years. We've been together for 20, but married for 13. So I feel like I've got like just a little bit of advice for people who are going out on that special night. Even if it's a first date, you guys, like even a second date, like you guys ready for maybe a little song just to mix up the comedy a bit? Yeah, you in for a song? Come on in the front row. Wake up, motherfuckers! You ready for a song? Yes, I'm talking to you. Hello. You want to be home watching Downton Abbey, don't you? Okay, I'm going to sing a little song, and this is just, even if you're not married, you might even, when you get married, you might think about this song, you might remember it. I have no idea. Okay, here we go, people, okay? I don't know if I need my shaker. Maybe you want to do the shaker? Do you want to do the shaker? There you go. Okay, here we go. My honey and me, we love going out for food. Nice. But those creamy pastas never leave us in the mood. Yeah, snap it up. So while he's paying the bill, I start to feeling ill. I think I've lost my will. I know what we should have done. Fuck first, then head out to dinner. Fuck first. You know it's a winner. Fuck first. You've just devoured his trouser snake, so order the cake. Woo! And one more verse. Back in the 90s when we first started dating, yeah, motherfuckers, food never got in the way of our copulating. Yeah, that's how I copulate. Whoa. But that was long ago. Now my digestion's slow, and I just wanna blow, but not the way you're thinking. Come on, sing along, everybody. Fuck first, then head out to dinner. Fuck first. You know it's a winner. Fuck first. Don't have to worry about keeping it lean. Post-orgasmic poutine. Yeah. Thank you. Whoa. That was awesome. Thank you to the 3 very stoned guys over here. Looking hot, man. We're all the single ladies. Fuck. See, that's what sucks about getting married is you go out, even if you feel hot, you're always like, I'm not getting laid by anyone but my husband tonight. That fucking sucks. You know, like that's the fucking, like I'm in love. Like I wish I wasn't in love, you know? But it's like, I fucking love this guy. And he's like an A-type personality. He's actually a doctor. But you know what? He's not just a doctor. He's a magician. It's true because before we met, I had this enormous debt. It's gone. Vanished. And my ex was poor, a poet. And it's hard though because like, I'm an artist, right? And like sometimes we're just doctors and artists together. Like a little while ago, I'm at this wedding, okay? I'm meeting all the relatives and I'm wearing this amazing dress. And at one point I'm just like spinning on the floor, breakdancing, you know, like, wow, motherfucker! And I look up and he's giving me one of those looks, you know, like one of those looks like, you've gone too far again. So I finished my drink, I stood up, and I put my dress back on. Yeah, because that's how I fly. But I hate it because even when we first started dating, things were so romantic. You know, like we went camping, I ate too many apricots, you know, ladies? It's a little early in the relationship to let someone know what happens when you have too many apricots, but I go in our little one-person tent, and he's written me a little note, just a little note that says, permission to pass gas. I mean, that was beautiful, right? But guys, like, you give them permission, suddenly they have permission. Every few minutes they're like, hey, pull my finger. Ladies, have you ever felt gas coming through your bum cheeks and gone, hey, let's make a game of this? No, we leave the room and blame it on someone else. But even when we moved in together, I find, like, he wasn't a nag, right? I'd leave my socks around the house. I'd just find a little note on my socks that would say, I missed the drawer. Come on, that's adorable. But I find after 20 years of being together, the tone of the notes has changed a little. You know, just a little. Like, we're at this party a little while ago. I'm telling these stories. I'm like, I'm a fucking master storyteller. I'm thinking my neighbors are loving me. We're getting hammered. And I look at my husband, and he's walking towards me with this little note. And I'm like, oh my God, it's like the old days. He's giving me a note. And I open the note, and he's just written 2 words in little letters. He's just written, stop talking. Yeah, so I stopped talking. I went and cried on the couch, because I'm not the slut at the party. I'm the girl on the couch going, oh my God, I'm not Lady Gaga. I'm not Katy Perry. Come on, there's some of you out there, I know it. Hello, my friend. But then I wrote in a little note of my own. I decided to compose a little note of my own. I went over, I just wrote on a little piece of paper, a couple little words. I said, go fuck yourself. Because you're not getting laid tonight, motherfucker. Woo. He is a doctor, though. He's an obstetrician gynecologist, you guys. Party in my pants every day, motherfucker, woo! It's bizarre, though, being married to an obstetrician gynecologist, because you guys, you don't even realize this till you're married to an obstetrician gynecologist, is these 2 fingers are their eyes. Hello, at work they call him Obi-Gani Kenobi. Ah. It's going to take you a little while to get that. Some of you will be at home and go, wah. Not even know why. Obi-Gani Kenobi, wah. I was saying I have 2 kids. The thing about having 2 kids is I find they think that you know the answers to everything. Like, just a little while ago, we're walking in Little Poland, and my littlest guy, he's like, Mommy, why does that guy have nails in his hands? And I'm like, honey, that's Jesus, the Son of God. He died for our sins, you know? Died on the cross. And my older son's like, well, Daddy says God is dead. And I'm like, I don't think my kids are really ready for Nietzsche's concepts on God. So I'm like, I know that Daddy thinks God is dead, but Mommy believes that God is kind of floating around, you know, in kind of like a little coma. And my older guy's like, he's not in a coma, Mom. God is dead. My younger one's like, God is dead? And he's like, yeah, God is dead. God is dead? Yeah, God is dead. It's 7:30 in the morning. I'm ready to crucify these little fuckers. So I just closed my eyes and I just started meditating. I was like chanting. I was like, because I went on a meditation retreat, so I'm just like, yeah. And I opened my eyes and they're gone. Thank you, Buddha. You guys have been awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah.
I told the boys get the sun off block and the rest
Thanks,
of
Mike.
the gangsters are stuck on the bulletproof vest. Oh, I think I caught one to the chest. Hot damn, I didn't want to kill a man. So I still stand tall.
Yeah, give it up for Rochelle. Everybody let her hear it. You guys okay? How's everybody feeling? That's exactly what I expected. I like when we get to this point in the show where everybody's so fucking high. Even I'm high. We're all so high. You know what that means? Nobody laughs audibly anymore. You kind of just sit there and nod your head in agreement like, yo, that's funny. Are you taking their couch? Oh no, you're sitting there with them. Sorry guys, we're just moving the front couch. You guys been enjoying the show? How fresh? Okay, wait, what should we give away? I'm gonna think about this and I want you guys to know too. Should we give away 2 pops or a chocolate bar? Should we give away $1 million? Yeah, I'd rig it so I win it somehow. I'd go halves with somebody, me and the security. Me and Alan Fresh here. Okay. Hey, Rochelle, you left your Perrier. You want it? Okay. I was like, what the hell am I resting on? What was I talking about right now? Okay, should we give away chocolate milk? We're out of chocolate milk. Oh, what the fuck? Are we actually? There was like a big sigh right now, like, wow. So what else should we give away? What's the second best thing? What's the second best thing after chocolate milk? A doob. That doesn't count. What's the second best drink? Mountain Dew? That's going to be your thing? No, like everyone's already given a no. People. Orangina? That's going to get a big no. Fanta? Sounds like a ghost in Spanish. No. What? Vanilla Coke? Tahitian treat? That's okay. Tropical juice? You mean like a fruit punch sort of thing? Yeah? Yeah, that's nice. That's what Tahitian treat is, actually. Ice cream? That's actually a good one. What's better than chocolate milk? Ice cream. Cookie. Well, okay, wait up. We can't just get into this shit quick. You can't just be changing the subject on us with ice cream. What the fuck? All of us fell into that. All of us were about like, yo, let's talk about ice cream. No, okay. We're going to give away something soon. But we're going to keep the show rolling right now because we got a ball of energy coming up right now. And a very funny comedian. He's originally, I think, from Montreal, but now he's calling Toronto home for a little bit. Give it up for the very funny Mr. Dan Bingham, everybody. Let him hear it.
Thanks, guys. Keep it going for Mike Rita, huh? Yeah. Nice. Good to be here. Good to see you guys. This is, I love performing at this room. It's probably one of my favorite rooms to perform because it's like the perfect antidote to my anxiety. You know what I mean? Like, I've been doing stand-up for over 8 years, and I still get nervous every time I come up on stage. And I'm sitting back there, I'm like, oh, fuck, I hope I'm funny. I hope they like my jokes. And then I just breathe in. I'm like, it's going to be just fine. It's going to be good. So, how you doing, man? Nice. You guys ever been so baked that you accidentally place two things opposite of where they belong? You know what I mean? Like you'll accidentally put like the milk in the cupboard and the cereal in the fridge. Well, the other day I was so baked that I accidentally put my balls in the toaster and a slice of bread on your mom's chin. So, it's pretty baked. You're like, whose mom? Whoever's most offended. Your mom. So, I'm actually single. I'm not single, just kidding, I'm married. I'm single. I have nothing against relationships. I just have always had bad luck with women. Always. Like, since day one, I've had, and I mean that literally, day one. Guys, I was adopted. That laugh was the best. It started off as sympathy and then escalated into hysteria. That was great. Nice. We'll talk after the show. But yeah, I mean that means the first woman I ever met on this planet was like, yeah, I don't think this is gonna work out. You're a hell of a guy. I'm just not into long-term commitments. I got the "it's not you, it's me" speech at age 0, guys. That's young. That's young. He's like, yeah, that's fucking young. Okay, got awkward in here. All right. But, so yeah, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, guys, I started dating. I started dating again, but it's shitty because I quit drinking recently. Which makes dating very hard for me because I haven't approached a girl sober since elementary school. Okay? It's a long, long time ago. So a buddy of mine recommended Tinder. Yeah, anyone know what Tinder is? Yeah, it's basically, it's a GPS activated thing that you can put on your phone, and it lets you know who is in your area, and it's just pictures of them. And then you get to sit on the toilet and judge people. Just like, nope, nope, yep, nope. So he recommended Tinder to me. He's like, hey, Dan, you're a coward, right? Like, yeah, absolutely. He's like, you like judging books by their cover, huh? I'm like, is there any other way to judge a book? I mean, that's where the artwork is. That's where the Oprah stamp of approval is. He's like, do you like swiping things with your thumb? I'm like, perfect. Let's do Tinder. So I was giving Tinder a shot, and I got a match. What happens is if you like somebody and they like you too, they put you in a room where you get to chat with each other. So I had this match, and I wrote, hi there. And yeah, she fucking blocked me. Yeah. Apparently hi there is no good, guys. It's not a good thing to say anymore. So I went online to look up how to be good at Tinder. And it had one tip. It just said, be attractive. That's all it had. Just don't be ugly, and you'll do fine on Tinder. So this, I can tell you guys a crazy fucking story that happened to me. I met a girl on Tinder, and I was on my way over to her place for our first date. We were gonna have dinner together, and it was very exciting. And then on my way to her place, she just kept telling me crazier and crazier things about herself. You know what I mean? Like she's like, oh, by the way, I live with my parents. Perfect. This date is going to be amazing. Mom, Dad, how are ya? Then she lets me know, she's like, oh, and by the way, I have OCD. So I was on this medication that made me gain 60 pounds. Then she sends me another text saying, oh, don't worry, I've lost the weight. It's like, well, I kind of wish you had sent that in one text. I wouldn't have to be paying 2 fares for this bus that I'm on. You're a wow. So I can tell I'm really connecting with you guys. This is great. I feel it. I feel it. So yeah, I'm on my way to her place. I get there, and so we're up in her room. We're fooling around, and she has this giant husky, this giant dog, who's a very friendly dog, but he used to pretend to eat my face off. You know what I mean? But a very friendly way. But I was terrified of this dog, so she put it on the outside of the room. And closed the door. Now this dog was going through separation anxiety, so it kept fucking howling and growling and clawing at the door trying to get back in. So meanwhile, since her parents are home, she's got on the big screen, she's got fucking the show Sherlock blasting so her parents can't hear us fooling around. Anyone here watch Sherlock? No, of course not. Why would you? It would have been awesome if you were on board. But Sherlock is a fucking amazing show. It's got Bilbo Baggins and fucking Khan, a.k.a. the voice of the dragon on The Hobbit, together solving mysteries. Like, my nerd boner was so huge. It was awesome. So, but we're fooling around. It's kind of hard to have sex when you've got Team Jacob outside howling and growling trying to get in. Fucking snow monster trying to crawl through the door. I've got fucking Sherlock Holmes over here. So I just did this weird nerd porn thing where I try to time my orgasm right when Sherlock Holmes solves a mystery. So, oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I'm so high, holy shit. There's some serious details I forgot to mention in this story. Am I getting an applause break because I forgot something? You guys, that's awesome. It's perfect because the shit I remembered was getting no love. So it's great when you're killing with the shit that you forgot. So yeah, before the text with the OCD, she texted me back saying, she lost all the weight, but she's not on her medication anymore. So her OCD kicks in, which means she can't eat food in front of people. Okay? I'm like, well, that's fucking weird. I'm on my way to your place for dinner. I can wear a blindfold if you'd like. We can go to one of those restaurants where the staff is blind and the lights are off. But no, so after, like, she gets a text from her mother at one point going, dinner is served. So she goes downstairs, brings up a plate of food for me to eat in her bedroom, just by myself, just eating a nice little roast beef dinner on this little fucking beanbag desk on my lap, by myself. It's awkward. It's awkward. Anyways, after we have sex, I'm like, so where do you want me to put this condom? Do you have like a garbage or something where I can dispose of it? She's like, nah, just put it on the plate. Just put it on the plate. She's like, yeah, I'll bring that down after. I'm like, oh my God, that is awful. You imagine she brings it downstairs and her mom's like, so, how did he like his meal? Well, I think this used condom speaks for itself. I think it tells the story. But she didn't actually get to bring the plate downstairs because after we were finished, when she opened the door, the fucking dog runs in, beelines it for the plate, and eats the fucking condom, guys. Yeah, just fucking ate it. Like, it's like he knew it was there. Like, the door opened, he didn't waste any fucking time. He just goddamn beelined it, ate it all off the plate, wrapper and all. It was the craziest fucking... I'm starting to panic. I'm like, oh my God, that is horrible. Holy shit. And she doesn't even bat an eye. She's all calm. She's like, don't worry about it. He's already swallowed 3 condoms this month. What the fuck? Are you telling me that I ate off a plate that had 3 fucking condoms on it already? That is disgusting. So yeah, that's the story of how I impregnated a husky, guys. Can you imagine the next day her parents go to walk the dog? It takes a crap, they go to pick it up, and there's that little rubber tail end of a condom sticking out of there. Did that guy fuck our dog? Well, I used to use protection. I mean, that's... I heard this... All right, I'll do some more weird bit. I first masturbated when I was 12. In case you were wondering. None of you were wondering. All right. For lubrication, I used baby shampoo. It was made by Johnson & Johnson & Johnson. And whoever said there was no more tears was a fucking liar. Should I forget something again and get you guys back on board? Is that... But, yeah, they were talking about ghosts earlier. It's a good smooth segue, huh? So, yeah, here's the thing. I don't believe in ghosts until I masturbate. Suddenly I feel like they're everywhere. Watching, judging, whispering things to each other like, hey, Leonard, isn't that your grandkid using the old hand vagina again? And all Leonard can do is float away in shame. Yeah. Yeah, thanks, brain. Thanks for the selective logic. Like, doesn't let me believe in ghosts when it's fun. Like sitting around a campfire, telling ghost stories, or watching a scary movie. No, my brain's all like, this is stupid. Ghosts are bullshit. But as soon as my pants come off, I'm seeing dead people. And it's always my grandparents. That's my mom's fault. That's my mom's fault. When I was younger, she told me that every time I touched myself, Nana and Papa were watching down from heaven. What the fuck? Why would they do that? I mean, even if there is a heaven, why would they be watching their fucking grandchildren? Like, is there fucking nothing better to do up in heaven? Like, is there no Netflix up there? Who the fuck... And where are they watching this? Like, is there some kind of special theater up in heaven? Some kind of grandchild masturbation theater? Where the ghosts of our grandparents are going to watch their offspring defile themselves? I imagine they'd have to sit there and there would be previews. Trailers for other people's grandkids and their little masturbation sessions. You know? I imagine it'd be like, one man, one hand, two fingers. From the director of The Monkey Spanker and Knuckle Sandwich comes a 30-second film critics have already hailed as the saddest thing they've ever seen in their lives. Roger Ebert gives it 2 enthusiastic thumbs in. Coming into a gym sock this summer, Dan Bingham stars in Home Alone. Finally. Yeah, thanks a lot, Paper Lounge. You guys have been awesome. Have a good night. My name's Dan Bingham.
Hey, give it up for Dan Bingham, everybody. Let him hear it. I was just eating an Oreo. This shit's chronic. We're sharing is caring, but I don't give a fuck. We're gonna give away this Oreo. This little mini Oreo pack comes with 2 Oreos. You know how perfect this shit is? Can I have one? Nah, yeah. Only if I could have the other one. And we're gonna give away a Tahitian treat. And then we're gonna break up David. What was your last name? Lucchese. Don't forget that shit. I'm gonna ask somebody in the audience. What's his last name? Lucchese? All right. Oh, fuck. Somebody almost got it quick. But I'm not gonna give it to them. Quick question. In The Simpsons, what's Bart's brother's name? Oh! He does have a brother, whoever the fuck said he doesn't. I was never watched that fucking episode where the brother's upstairs eating fish guts and shit, bro. No way. Are you serious? You guys never watched that episode in like the mid-90s? Isn't it Bort? No, it's not Bort. It's Bort, right? I thought that's what the answer was too, and you said Bort in the front here. Does anybody have a better name? I thought it was Bort, but I might be wrong. It's not Bort. Bort was the guy in the, we go to Itchy and Scratchy Lake. Oh yeah, the name on the license plate's Bort. Oh yeah, he's going down and he's like, Bort? Who the hell's Bort? Bort, get over here! And it's like a little weird kid. You're right. So what the fuck is his brother's name? First one to Google this shit gets a fucking treat, a Tahitian treat and an Oreo. I fucked up. I thought the answer was Bort, and then someone's like, nah, and you're right. You should just get it for being smarter than us. Right here. Who said it? Right here. Who said Hugo first, did you? Fucking Hugo. We fucked up, Vapor. That guy knew that it wasn't Hugo. He just didn't know who it was. It's not Bort. Then what is it? I don't know. It's Hugo. Hugo, you win it in the front. You want it? You want Tahitian treat and some Oreos? Give it up. Hey, give it up for her. Yay. Fucking Hugo. I thought it was Bort. You fucked up. I thought it was Bort too. You ever do this shit? You ever call somebody by the wrong name? The worst thing is I'm a big pothead and I meet a lot of people from the show. And people come up to me sometimes in like the middle of the mall. They're like, yo, what's up? And I'm like, shit. Who is this guy? Did we smoke weed together in high school? That's the best one. Because everyone's like, nah, I met you at Vapor Lounge. I'm like, see, but no one ever gets mad. If you tell them that, yo, what do we do? We smoked weed in high school together? That's the best. Because everyone gets excited because you smoked weed with so many different people in high school. Do you remember that? East side, west side. What the fuck? This ain't LA, motherfucker. This is Toronto. And you and I grew up in the same neighborhood, too. Scarborough. Who do we got here? We got Scarborough people in here. Make some noise, Scarborough. Let's see. We got people who make some noise if you are born and raised in Toronto. Let me hear you right now. Toronto. What else we got? We got any Mississauga? One girl. West End. Oh, is you, Alan? West End is the best end because the East End's got no friends. I just made that up. Fuck it. Yo, you're an You're an Easter over there. I know you. Us Westers are besters, bads. You Easters are fucking feasters. I'll keep making up stupid rhymes. Oh, okay, wait. Let's see, man. Who's from the West Side in here, man? Of Toronto. Let me hear you. West Side people. Well, we got more East Side people, don't we? East Side people make some noise. It's because Scarborough's so loud, yo. Scarborough people are loud because you got to be loud in Scarborough. There's so many apartment buildings. Everything's so loud, you know? And people just yelling, hey, what? I'm right here. Sorry. I love how high we get in this room. Remember how I talked about it being quiet before? Listen to how quiet it is now. Someone just shushed. You're shushing quiet. That's amazing. It's so quiet in here. Imagine all the lights were off and cops came in. They wouldn't even know there's 100 people in here. Imagine they just kicked the door. Hey, nobody move! Nobody would move. We'd all sit in here and be like, one guy in the back would just be dying. Because he hit a bong, just got to hold the token. You hear the guy buzz in. It's just an empty room. I feel like there's people. Why don't you turn on the flashlight? No, it's empty. I'd love to be a cop who smokes weed. Who books like youth smoking weed and scares the shit out of them. I wish I could be like a street cop who like smokes weed, you know? And they're like, get in there, Reeds. Go get. And she started freaking out, man. But not in an angry way. Like she just found out. Like imagine like a cop finding a criminal. Like I have found you. I know what it is. Like, and you ever watch the movie Crash where everything comes to like all at the one time? The guy's like, what the fuck? It all comes out to like be one thing. That's what it was. My mom opened the door and it was like she solved the crime, man. She opened up the door and she's like, no, it's Mikey, drugs, him. And now I know. And that's what she kept saying to me. She goes, now I know, Mikey. And she opened the door and she sees me hitting the bong and she goes, okay, now I know you, Mikey. And I go, Mom, don't be mad. She goes, I'm not mad. Listen, every night you come home 11:30, 11:35. I hear you come home, very quiet. You open the door, take your shoes, take your jacket, very quiet. Open the door, go to your room, turn TV. 5 minutes later, every night, I go, what is this noise? I'm in my bed. I go, I don't know. Maybe it's pipe, maybe broken toilet, maybe the air condition downstairs. I don't know. Now I know. And it scared me because I was so high. You know, when you're hitting a bong, there's all this adrenaline. You're all hot all over because you just got booked. You're like, fuck, I just got booked. And she's not even mad because she wasn't mad. She was smiling like,
now I know. Now I know. You don't know. I fucking know, you know.
And she kept going, and she goes,
every night you make that noise, and I think in my head, I go, I don't know. And then I hear you. You go downstairs. You touch the chips. You touch the cereal. And you drink milk, and you don't put a cup. I hear you. You don't touch the cabinet to put cup. You grab milk. I hear you. And in my head, I go, Mikey, no, use cup. And now I know.
My mom was always good at booking me with weird shit like that. And she hit me with a one-liner that even to this day I laugh. Like, you ever just laugh at shit in your bed by yourself as an adult about shit that you did as a kid? My mother goes,
and you know what, Mikey, I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Because for a long time, I hear that noise and I go, what is broken? Maybe pipe broken. Pipe no broken, my son broken. You broken, Mikey.
And it's just funny, man. Because this is an old little Portuguese lady going off. In her head, she's like,
I get him. Fuck you.
I like that. Shit's funny. I always wish I could get high with my mom. Just give her a little weed cookie, you know? Just give a little Portuguese lady a weed cookie, then come back 20 minutes later. Ma, you okay? Just watch her look at me.
I never feel like this before.
What do you want to do?
I want to clean the house, but I don't want to move.
You want to watch TV?
Yeah, you want to put on Shish and Long? You know that guy?
Cheech and Chong?
You know that guy.
My mom knows what it's all about. I wish. One day I'll get her high somehow. I'll convince her while my dad's away. I'll just give her a cookie. Ma, eat this cookie. It's going to give you a little bit of a weed buzz.
I don't want it.
Come on. Just do it.
Okay.
It's not going to be that easy. But it might. We're down to our last 2 comedians of the evening, maybe 3. We'll see what happens. You guys been enjoying the show so far? I can't believe we got so many people on tonight. It's so early. Look at that. It's only 11:20, and we're already down to our last 3 comics. Okay. Okay, for another prize. What was that guy's name? David what? Does he win the chocolate milk? I guess he does. Lucchese. Is that how you pronounce it, Dave? Lucchese? Fuck, you won. All right, buddy, come get your chocolate milk and come give it up, everyone, for your next comedian, Mr. David Lucchese. Everybody, let him hear it. Woo-hoo!
How's it going, everybody? Good night? Good night? Yeah. Well, my name is David Lucchese. I know it's hard to pronounce, but I also accept Lucchese, and Lucky Cheese. I've actually gotten that, I swear to God. It's now my mom's email address, I'm telling you. Since everyone here is smoking weed, I will tell you something about the way that I usually smoke weed. I'm smoking weed in my room all the time. I do not, especially in the winter, I am not going outside. I don't give a shit. You can come to my house, in my room. But the one thing is that I can't just have fucking weed going around all throughout my house, so I have to cover it up. And that's something we all do. But one thing that we forget to do is not only cover up the weed, but we have to cover up the cover-up, okay? Because it's one thing to get caught smoking weed, but it's another thing to get caught fucking doing some sketchy shit, trying to cover up what's going on in your room. Okay, because, you know, it's one thing to get caught, you know, like smoking weed, but then, you know, if you just get caught covering shit up, you're just leaving all the imagination to the fucking guy who caught you, which is, you know, I'd rather not do that, you know? I'd rather have some guy go, hey, I saw Dave smoke weed in his room, rather than, hey, I saw Dave, he has a fan by his door, he had towels by the door frame. I think he was covering up chloroform, yeah. That's it, David's a rapist. That's it, done. Case closed. Speaking of rapists, I was raised Catholic. But it's weird because my mom was raised Protestant, she was Protestant, and my dad was raised Jehovah's Witness. So when they gave birth to me, they were just like, fuck it, want to raise him Catholic? Yeah, sure. What is that again? Do you get the cookies? Yeah, okay, cool. But it was kind of weird because from what I know now, Catholics aren't fans of witnesses, you know? No? Okay. But yeah, actually what's funny is no matter what religion we were not dedicated to going to church in any way. Actually, when I was brought to get baptized, I was fucking denied. I was denied. I couldn't get baptized as a baby because we didn't go enough. I actually had to get it when I was like 10 years old. And it was weird. I'm in a line with a bunch of like little, they were just about to put him in the tub. And then there's a 10-year-old kid there like, well, there's a fucking bigger thing. And I come up and the priest looks at me and he's like, I think you're looking for the hot tub in the back. You know? Oh. Sorry, I'm a little bit nervous here, but you know, bear with me. Usually when I'm nervous, I masturbate, but that's not good showmanship. You know, we'll have to start throwing out ponchos with the splash zone at SeaWorld. But in all honesty, I am trying to cut down masturbating because one day I may want to have children. You know, I'm not worried about getting impotent. I'm more worried about my sperm doing a half-assed job. You know, I don't want to be in the emergency room. My wife is huffing and puffing. She's ready to push out the baby. It comes out, and the doctor turns to me and says, "Congratulations, David, it's an elbow." But is it like one of those Happy Meal things? Do I have to fuck her more and I get the whole set? Or is it, what do you want to name it? I don't know. Does it go in the green bin? That's more what I'm fucking thinking about. But how am I supposed to stop masturbating in this world? Come on, think about all the porn that is at our fingertips, all the time. Hey, who here watches porn? Fucking liars, so many people just doing nothing. Can you show me? No, it's good. But I was about to say, there's a lot of graphic shit that we would never have a chance to see in any other fucking lifetime. So much crazy shit when it comes to porn. Like, okay, who here's heard of monster porn? Anybody? Oh, fuck, listen up. Okay. It's like an animated porn where a girl is getting fucked by a demon. A demon! Right? I do not know. But like, how does a chick even find a demon? Like, getting fucked by a demon, like, talk about falling in with the wrong crowd. Like, what about her friends? Teresa, dump him. You could do better. No, I love him. It's a fucking demon. How do you, is there some type of like online chat room to try and like find one? Is that what Lava Life is? Is that? I think so. Maybe plenty of fish, like some type of weird fucking whale. I don't fucking know. Basically, I'm getting more laughs by just being silent. Maybe I'll just try that. But actually, one time I actually caught my friend watching monster porn, and that's how I kind of found out about it. I walked in, and he's like, you know, really intensely watching it. I sat there with him. I thought he was playing Mortal Kombat for like 10 minutes. But then I realized when I went to the end, I was like, finish him. I was like, oh, God. Yeah, no, wow, right? Fucking wowing everyone here. This is amazing. I have something to bring up here, and I'm actually pretty pissed off about it. Since when did they start doing commercials in the movie theaters? And I don't mean like previews, because those were the commercials that we actually like. You know, we would fucking go there early to see those commercials. But then they found out that we liked those commercials. So you know what they did? They put commercials for the fucking commercials. You go in there, the lights turn down, you see a couple fucking trailers, all of a sudden a Scotiabank commercial comes on. Like, whatever happened to immersion? Immersion! You go there, the lights are off, you're ready, trailers, that means that the movie is coming soon. And then what? They fucking play you Scotiabank, they play you McDonald's. Like, what the hell is that? Like, imagine if you went on a date with a girl, or a guy, either way it works. And you go there, you go out to dinner, you're sitting there, you're going through all the work, you're trying to impress her, you're paying for the bill, you have to listen to her talk about her dramatic switch from Lysol to fucking Bounce, and you're just dealing with all this, and then you finally go to her house, and the lights start to dim. Oh my God, something's coming, this is gonna be great. And then she starts walking to the bedroom, you follow, you get nice and comfy, and everything's about to, and she goes, hey, do you want to see pictures of my cats? Oh, fuck. I thought I was ready. I gotta go back. But the one thing that I hate about the commercials in movies is because they try to trick you into thinking that they're better than regular commercials. Like, you know, it can't just be about the product. It can't just be about, hey, this is a good product, it's for a good price. Why don't you come try it? No, they gotta try and like get at your emotions in like the fucking weirdest ways. Like, imagine a father and his son sitting down for a meal after his hockey game. A young teenage boy on his first date with a girl splitting a soda. A grandmother holding up a milkshake to her dying husband of 50 years, the straw reaching his quivering lips. Life death, love, chicken McNuggets, $4.99. I saw a Scotiabank commercial recently where it starts out a husband and a wife. They're getting into the car and they're going on a trip to Italy. And he's all excited, he's being an idiot, and she's being normal, like how all commercials are. And then he goes up into these beautiful mountains, and he goes up to an old cabin, and he sees a man and goes, "Papa!" And then they hug. And apparently that was supposed to be for banking, right? So as soon as I saw that, I go into the nearest bank and I say, "I heard you could find my father." But the one thing that, like, the whole idea of just trying to pretend that what you're doing is better than what it actually is. Like, a commercial just can't be a commercial. It's got to be more than that. And it really just makes the rule that the higher the budget, the lesser the quality, at least to me. Because all those fucking low-budget commercials are the best. It's always some guy, "Come buy this, I'm fucking crazy! Look at this fucking couch! Holy fuck, it's amazing! Look at this price, I am out of my fucking mind. Please buy this, you don't even know. What am I even doing here?" And then he shoots 3 people and then runs off naked. And you're like, fuck, I'm gonna get that couch. Like, that's a lot of emotion for a couch. Must be great. And in the same way, porn kind of goes by that same rule. At least for me, the lower the budget, the better the quality. Because you know what? Porn is supposed to be dirty. It's supposed to be dirty. It's supposed to be fucked up. Because that's your fucked up time. You gotta be normal all the time. You go, fucked up time. That's what it is. And I hate, I don't want to watch a porn where a chick is getting fucked in a house more expensive than mine. I want it to be done at some highway hotel. I don't want it to be some big fake, platinum-haired, fake-titted bitch, breathing through her lips. No. I want some sad, defeated girl with a tuft out of her hair missing from when she got into that fight behind the Taco Bell at 4:30 in the morning. I don't want some $300 million 70mm camera with Tarantino behind it doing low angles. I want some guy with a camcorder that my dad used to film my t-ball games. Well, I forgot what the fuck I was gonna say, so I'm just gonna look at everybody here. Yeah. Hi. Well, you know what? There's something. Sometimes I have trouble meeting girls, but recently my friends started taking me to clubs, and clubs are a great thing because they figured out how to get girls to rub on you without even saying a fucking word to them. It must have been great, for that guy meeting. The meeting of men in this huge high-rise somewhere in New York City. And it was a big conference table and a bunch of guys sitting, okay, how are we gonna hump chicks? We have to figure this out. How can we do it? We have to do this once and for all. I'm tired of talking, tired of showering. Let's just do this. Let's figure it out. One guy goes, okay, first off, it's gotta be in a big place so we can shove as many of them as we can. We can shove as many girls and as many guys to just surround them. It'd be great. Okay, big place. Okay, well, they can't see us because that's already, the big fuck up right there. So let's turn down the lights. Okay, but hold on, how are we gonna get them in there? I don't know, we'll put some drinks and we'll tell them if they get at a certain time, we'll give them, drinks for cheaper prices. They'll all go, the girls will have to go in groups places, just fucking send them in there. And then when 11 o'clock hits, we'll shut the lights off, flashing lights, loud music to disorient them and you can't hear their screams and the guys just run right the fuck in. And, but I can't deal with the crowds in there. I just fucking can't. Like, I tried to go in there, I tried to get into the groove, but you can't even fucking dance. You're just like this, and you're just feeling sweat off just things and people, and I can't deal with it. And then I go, I just start to fucking, I can't even handle it. I'm not breathing, and just the music, water, please. $50. Oh, fuck, God damn it, you want a freezy? Okay, $120, fuck. God, quick, give me your sweats. Like, it's all I can fucking do. And if I try to go to the bathroom, by the time I get there, I've bumped into so many people. I've gotten 3 people pregnant. I've gotten 2 venereal diseases. Like, what the fuck? So now I just go to bars, and I don't really talk to anybody. Well, except for, like, guys, because they're fine. I don't have to worry about impressing them. All right, well, I have one thing to do, and I've been kind of questioning doing this tonight, just because, I don't know, I kind of did it recently, and it's very offensive, but I wrote a poem. So would you guys like to hear it? Yeah? Yeah? I'm loving the enthusiasm. It's great. Fuck. Calm down. This is fucking bullshit. I can't even hear myself. Idiots. You're all idiots. Okay. This is about a girl that I met recently, and things were going great, but it's a very different kind of love. This girl happened to have no arms and no legs. Well, hold on. First off, I don't want to offend anybody. Does anybody here have no arms and no legs? Anybody? Clap if you have no arms and no legs. Oh. All right. Well, here it is. This is called Love Stumped. This love makes me stumped, because this stump makes me love. Is it wrong or is it right? Is it none of the above? Since I met you, my life has been better, and I'm saving so much money buying all those sleeveless sweaters. Since we've been together, we've always been winning, except for that time we tried to go swimming. It gets better, people. You don't even know. I bring you to my place. Tonight is the night. I carry you up the stairs. Am I strong or are you just light? I throw you on the bed. I strip down to my socks. I tell you, say my name. You shout out, Terry Fox. I can't believe it. This love has been a lie. So I take you to the pool and we give swimming another try. Thank you, everybody.
Wait up, guys. I want you guys to give this guy extra love. For real, that was the guy who did it for the first time. That was his first time doing stand-up comedy. Are you insane? That was great, buddy. Great work. Fuck. Wow. You're gonna be really good if you keep going that good, buddy. Fuck, that was your first time. My first time was shit. You guys out of here? That's a sick winter classic jacket, bro. I'm so jealous. You safe, fresh. You know what you do. Man, that was your first time. Go watch that, buddy. Oh, these guys have it at vaporcentral.com. You can find it. Yes, way. Yeah. My first time was so shit. I bought a bunch of my friends from the neighborhood, and they all laughed at my jokes, and I thought it was good. And then I went back to the same venue the next week and didn't bring any friends, and I bombed so hard that I was like, I'm never doing this shit again. Comedy's fucked. Does anybody want to try stand-up comedy tonight for the first time? Do you? No. Ah, you fucking stoner. Yeah. No. Does anybody want to perform tonight? We have a little bit of time. We only have one more comedian left, so we have some extra time. Think about it. All you gotta do is tell some jokes. You gonna tell some jokes? Yeah, this guy's gonna do it. Come on. If one of you guys ever want to do stand-up comedy, just come watch the show, let me know. We put people on. Man, that was that guy's first time, and you know what, buddy? You fuck his match. Let's give it up for him one more time, man. Give it up for David Fett. Come back next week and we'll put you on again, and we'll see if you smash twice, bro. That's it. You're going on tour. Does anybody in here have a job that they wanted to have when they were a kid? Security over there. Holding it down. It's tough. Little kid jobs are the hardest ones to get once you get old, huh? Remember when you were just like, yo, I'll just be an astronaut. That seems easy enough. Just go to space. Remember that you're like 7? What do you want to be, Mike? An astronaut. Okay. And then someone's like, yo, you got to go to school. And then they got to spin you around for like 3 years before you even go. Nah. A doctor. We have any doctors in here? We need to grow up to be doctors. Does anybody in here have a job? I'm just kidding. I just fuck around. Hey, security, stop rubbing it in. He's walking around with Fudgios like it ain't no thing. Bro, can I has Fudgio? I has Fudgio? Look at this thing, guys. A Fudgio. Fuck, yo. Everybody right now just looked at me like, yo, what the fuck? Why the fuck you gotta rub it in like that, bro?
Because I wanted one. You didn't want to share, so I got it.
What the fuck has happened to this once great show? We were once a great ship, and now we're nothing but a couple lifeboats and a couple stoners. Nah, we're still an all-right ship. Can you imagine 1,000? Can you imagine like a vapor cruise ship where everybody's high except for the people who work there, clearly? Unless, nah, like the captain's high. Hey, good morning, everybody. Yo, spark 'em if you got 'em. You know. And then he honks the horn. At 4:20, it comes on. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. It is 4:20. All right, let's do this. You just hear like a lighter. He's like, yo, the lighter's not working, but the thing is still on. And everyone on the ship's just listening. You'll spark that thing, bro. And that's kush, eh? Yo, we're gonna, and he just keeps talking. Yo, we're gonna go down after and fuck some of these bitches. That's the best. Look, I'm at work. I'm having a cookie. Yeah. Who the fuck isn't on the munchies? If you smoke weed and you don't have munchies, you're a fucking robot. What's the best munchie? Pizza? Oh, fuck. Okay, let's put it to a vote. Who thinks, okay, make some noise if wings are your favorite. Let me hear you. 5. Is pizza better than wings? Make some noise if you like pizza more. Pizza with wing sauce, you hit it right on the head with that one, for sure. You're like, yo, can I get honey garlic? And people are like, why? You're like, I'm just gonna dip pizza in honey garlic all day. Chicken wing pizza? Chill, bro, I can't process that yet. My head's all like, must make once get I home. Chicken wing pizza sounds delicious. Until one day you get a piece of bone and you're like, yo, fuck this. You ever get a piece of bone in something and it's like the scariest thing that happens. Just chewing through soft pieces of chicken and then you're like, oh, what the fuck? That's like when you're toking a joint and you get a little piece of the weed through the filter and it chokes you. You're like, what the fuck? You puke a little bit. What the fuck? People are like, what are you puking? You're like, oh, I got weed in my mouth. Why does that happen? Just a little piece of fucking... It sends you into a fucking panic. Off. You ever cough so hard you puke a little bit from smoking? Will you ever get like a crazy... You're like, you puke and nobody notices, so you just don't say shit? That's the thing. That's the difference between drinking and smoking weed. You guys know, is the noises. When you smoke weed, weed is very quiet, even when you puke. When you puke, when you're drunk, everybody hears it. Everybody hears that. It's not the puking they hear. It's the noise you make of the strain. It's after the... Puking is this, and then there's... That noise wakes up everybody. And what do you wake up to? You're like, yo, someone's puking. Nobody pukes like that when they're high. How do you puke when you fucking green out? You're like... A little puke comes out, and it's not even... You don't go... It's like bubbles out. It's gross. Yo, you taking pictures, bro? That scared the shit out of me. I didn't even see you sneak over there. I seen a flash. I'm like, what the fuck? Yo. Okay. Okay. I'm too high and I'm letting the show go. Someone just sneezed. Bless you. You can have a quarter of my Fudgio. I has Fudgio. All gone, bro. All gone, bro. Those Fudgios. Who the fuck gets orange Powerade, bro? I'll fucking punch everyone in the dick. Hey, what kind of Powerade you have? Every other one except orange. I can't have orange. So, fuck, guys. I should have got off the stage like 5 minutes ago. Just too high, you know? You know what the best part is? When I'm too high on stage, everybody else lets themselves be really high too, so we're all just like, ha 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 ha. See? Booked, you know? Fudgios and shit. Okay, it's time for our last comedian, and that's why I was just eating up a little time, making everybody just feel relaxed. And everybody, we've had a good show tonight. Everybody have a good time till right now? Let me hear everybody. What the fuck? My ADD kicks in hard near the end of the show, but I can focus and I can keep this true. Our last comedian of the evening is a very special treat. I want you guys to, let's just sit back and enjoy this motherfucker. He's slowly becoming one of the funniest dudes in the city, one of the most beloved comics. Everybody just loves this guy with open arms. He's originally from the West Coast. I do believe he's from like the Calgary area, and now he's calling Toronto his home. Guys, give it up for your headliner and your last comic tonight, Mr. Marito Lopez. Everybody let him hear it.
What's up? Keep that going for Mike, everyone. Running this shit every Sunday. Yeah! I love it when people do that. When they do the Little John shit. That guy's gonna live for the rest of his life. Forever. You know what I mean? Like, he's gonna be one of the greats. Because of yeah! And the Dave Chappelle skits. Yeah. I'm tired as fuck. But I like try to get revved up for you guys tonight, man. Because it's a great show. So I bought a Red Bull just to get pumped, at the convenience store. And it was $2.13. But I only had $2.10, right? So I panicked. I looked at the cashier and I was like, yo, bro, I'm short, right? But then I noticed that there was the take a penny jar and shit. So I didn't finish my sentence. I took 3 pennies and I paid. Without realizing, all I said to this fucking guy was, yo, bro, I'm short. And then we just stared into each other's eyes and shit. And I must have sounded sad as fuck. Because I didn't have enough money, right? Like, I'm broke. I'm like, yo, bro, I'm short. Like, I was confessing my life to him. Right? Like, I was finally accepting that I'm a small man in a tall man's world. And if I didn't break it to someone, I would fucking explode. Right? And thank God he didn't speak English. Because what if he looked at me, he had no sympathy, and he's like, yeah, man, I know you're fucking short. You look like a Latino garden gnome right now. Why are you buying Red Bull? You're going to get diabetes. You should be buying milk. It has calcium in it. It helps you grow. You have adorable eyes, though. Have a nice day, bitch. Right? And then I just dip, angry as fuck. And none of that shit even happened. Right? I just wrote that joke to show you guys how pissed off I am. Pennies don't even exist anymore. Should have questioned the joke from the get-go. This little Latino's lying to us, man. I look so weird in that fucking thing, in that TV. Like I look so weird when I'm on a screen of some sort. Right? This is probably, like, am I looking right at it right now? Am I? This is how I probably look like to tall chicks, When I go up to them at the club, like, yo, we fucking? Yo, what's happening? What's popping, right? This is how I look like every time. Like, yo, can I buy you a drink? No? Yo, wait, chill. I got dance moves. And I just start popping and locking. Is it weird that I'm, like, talking directly to this shit? I'm bugging you the fuck out? Did they do, like, a camera switch? Okay. Yeah, man. It's crazy. You know what, man? I'm, like, a little weirded out right now because I don't, like, smoke weed and I don't drink. So, like, being in this place too long, like, gets me fucked up. But, like secondhand high is funny. It makes you feel funny and shit. But, like, I shouldn't be a pussy like this with getting fucked up because I'm from Alberta. I don't know if you guys have ever been to Alberta. Everybody in Alberta is fucking crazy. Everybody drinks and smokes, does drugs. It's insane. I should be able to do it too, but I can't. I'm not like them. Everybody, like people in Toronto, even people who smoke weed or drink, they're all relaxed. In Alberta, everybody has a fucking truck with balls on it, okay? For no reason. You don't even start the truck. You just tickle the balls and it goes. That's the type of place I'm from. And in the streets, all you hear is the fucking Foo Fighters. The best, the best, the best of you. That's all you fucking hear, man. You know shit's gonna go down when you hear the Foo Fighters. It's crazy. In Compton, you hear NWA, you know somebody's gonna get shot. In fucking Toronto, you hear Drake, you know somebody's gonna get cuddled. In Alberta, you hear the Foo Fighters, the cow's gonna get cuddled. It's gonna make the news, it's insane. But I'm so glad I left, because I don't drink. I stopped drinking because I was in a place called Grand Prairie. It's like a little rig town, and people drink way too much. I had to go to the hospital keeping up with these guys. I almost fucking died. And I'm not upset that I almost died, you know? It's all good. People die. But I was upset that I almost died in fucking Alberta. I was pissed. I'm like, come on, God. If you're going to take me young, at least let it be in a cool place, like New York City, in a hotel room with the hooker locked in the washroom. Please don't let me die on the field with the cow licking my face and my dick is out, all right? I can't have that happen again. And it's because I'm a little dude. I can't do a lot of things because I'm small, bro. I can't. The only thing I can do because I'm small is take a bath in the bathtub comfortably. That's it. I can swim to the other side and shit. Don't challenge me to a race in the bathtub. I will beat your ass. I'm the Michael Phelps of bathtubs. I'm getting too passionate about this joke right now. You guys are looking at me like, this motherfucker will beat me in a race in the bathtub. He'll sink my boats and shit. Yeah, man. But other than that, I can't do anything else. Bro, when I get old, I'm never going to take Viagra because I don't think my little body can take a whole pill. You guys know when you put a hot dog in the microwave and it splits in the middle? This chick's looking at me weird. I don't think you understand, okay? That's gonna be my dick! I never know how to feel when I perform at Vapor Central. Like, you guys are all smiling at me like you like me and shit, you know? But, like, the laughs just ain't coming. They come, like, 40 minutes later. Like, when you guys go home today, you'll be like, oh, shit! His dick! Put it in a microwave. Like a wiener. Fucking, you know what I did recently? Bro, can I ask you a question? How tall are you? 5'11". That's pretty, like, tall. It's pretty tall. Have you ever fucked a chick taller than you? No? Buddy, do it. Who's here has fucked a chick taller than them? You guys? How tall are you guys? 5'11"? 2 5'11s, man. You guys did it? How did you feel? Yeah! Bro, imagine me. Imagine me. I'm 5'2". The girl was 5'6". That's not even tall. But I felt like the fucking man while she was riding me. She was like, yo, how does it feel, Marito? I'm like, are you kidding me right now? I feel incredible, okay? I feel like I can conquer Europe right now. I have the confidence to become the CEO of a shitty company and steal money from poor people. That's what I feel like right now. I felt amazing. And the best part, though, is that I had to prop myself up to grab her titty. Like, ah! And just squeeze that. You know what it looked like? It looked like a hobbit fucking a dwarf. What, you guys don't watch Lord of the Rings, man? Dude, who does? Oh, are you? See, then I can't fuck with you. I'm done with fucking with little girls. Okay, that sounded really bad. I mean women my height. Honestly, because what's more useless than a couple with 2 short people in it, right? Like, what if I'm walking down the street one day with my girl and some giant dude tries to rape us? How is she going to protect me? We're the same height. I need a tall girl that I can climb and put a flag on the top of that shit, you know? Marito was here. Bathtub Michael Phelps Marito was in the house. On Cynthia, I don't know. I want to fuck a girl named Cynthia. That sounds like a tight name. Fuck, I don't even know what else to talk about more. Yo, who likes Michael Jackson in the house? Make noise. I love MJ so fucking much. I don't understand how people don't like Michael Jackson. Like, what's wrong with you if you don't like MJ? I was on the fucking the subway, and like I like to listen to music, and this like old lady, she heard the music like blasting out of my headphones, and she like interrupted me. She started tapping me on my knee. She's like, yo, how could you listen to Michael Jackson when you know he is an alleged pedophile and he touched children? And I snapped. I was like, first of all, lady, you just touched me, okay? Secondly, the key word is alleged. You don't know that he did that shit. It wasn't proven. Thirdly, I don't care how sad I am. The minute I hear Michael Jackson, I will start dancing. I will take my shirt off. I might even touch a kid. Fuck it. It's all part of the game. But I told you, if you hate Michael Jackson, you are the ultimate racist, okay? Because Michael Jackson went from being a little black boy to a young Latino just like myself, to a middle-aged white woman, to an old Asian grandmother. Now you guys know, when Michael Jackson sat down and wrote We Are the World, he meant that shit, yo. And how dare she tell me not to listen to someone because they're an alleged pedophile when I still go to church every Sunday and listen to my priest, right? You know, fuck, yeah. Jesus jokes at the end of my set. Fuck, can I do one more? Is that cool? You guys mind if I do one more? Oh, that's the best. I'm 27 years old. I turned 27 this year. And, like, it's cool, but, like, I miss being a kid. You know? Like, Mike, you always talk about, like, when you were growing up and shit. I fucking miss growing up. When I was a kid, I was the man, and I was on welfare. You know? Like, I made the best out of it. I remember being on the playground and just chilling with my boys, wearing fucking Bugle Boy, and bum equipment. Remember that? It was the bomb. I grew up with all my boys, and we would listen to hip-hop, steady, all the fucking time. I remember always, like, running up on dudes and being like, don't fuck with me, man. I'm from the streets. Because I listened to too much Big L. I'm from the streets. I'm going to punch you in the neck. I would always say that. But, like, now, like, growing up, I still say stupid shit like that when I get mad. And one of my boys is like, yo, Mario, man, you got to grow up, bro. You got to stop acting like you're a kid, you know? You got to stop telling people you're going to punch them in the neck. Because that's a weird threat. And you're not from the streets, bro. You're from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. A.K.A. Cowtown. You grew up in the suburbs. Your best friend growing up was a white kid with blonde hair and freckles. And his name was Devian. And every day after school, you'd go to his house to play Sega Genesis and watch Arthur. You're not from the streets. The only time you've ever been a G is when you played goalie in street hockey. Stop bugging out. Fuck, man, that was supposed to be epic, bro. That last joke there, I just imagine, like, people going insane. I like how you're watching the TV and not me. That's the best. Anyways, yo, you guys are great all the time. My name is Rita Lopez. If your dick's strong, like a giraffe's neck.
Do you want to get high?
Give it up for your last comedian, Mr. Rita Lopez! You gotta get up here and do it. This guy's gonna give me a dab. Anybody in here not know what a dab is? I'm wearing my glasses on stage. You see what I look like? I look like a professor, yo. You want the sweater? $20. You gotta win that sweater. I think I know a thing or two shaking dude for the sweater. All right. Okay, so for the sweater, I never have a question ready. What? I love when people say shit when they're high and then regret it as soon as it comes out of their mouth. Is that a comic shirt? Oh no, never mind. Let's give it up, homie.
Yeah, Rita! Woo!
No, you gotta ask the question. Nobody wants a sweater now. Coughed in the back of the neck. Tomorrow you wake up with like a rash. What the fuck? Whoa, what kind of shoes was Marito wearing? Oh, shit. You guys did it at the exact same time. No, okay, that some girl says Adidas. 20 minutes later, Adidas.
Well, now they got a rock, paper, scissors for it.
Yeah, that's good, yeah? Okay. You want the sweater? I didn't think you would. Yeah. You and you. On stage, rock, paper, scissors. You don't want to? Oh, now she's even more embarrassed. She can have it? Do you want it? Yeah, it's your birthday. You know what? Fuck that, girl. You got to work for it. No, I'm just kidding. No, it's your birthday. How old are you? Oh, I turned 24 this year, too, so you're born in 1990. For sure you're going to get this sweater now. Now that I know you're the same age as me. Being 1996, I'm 24 this year. I've been doing comedy. I started doing comedy when I was fucking 18, guys. Yeah, it's so perfect, because, yeah, at any year, because you just look at the last number, you're like, that's me. So, boy, yo, trust. Guys, we're going to be the future, yo. I'm fucking 24. Most of us are like 25, 26. We got a couple older cats in here. A lot of us are young. Let's go out there and be somebody, man. I'm happy that I get to fucking be like a comedian and I'm only 23. Shit's sick, guys. You won the sweater. It's your birthday. Congratulations, girl. You're 24. Enjoy it. Guys, that's been your show. I've been Mike Rita. Thank you so much, everybody. Let's go.